Should be good. Almost got hit with the haha funny once again. But no, I think we actually get there. UBC near to lose the round? Yeah. Like, downright unplayable to the point Vakala is better than her? I mean, I'll give you this. I think that, again, neither of them is unplayable, right? There's part of that sentence that I agree with, part of the sentence, neither of those characters is, like, unplayably bad or anything like that, right? Some people were taking some of the shit that I said about Nier a little out of context on a video I put out semi-recently. I don't, like, we don't have bottom tiers these days like we used to in fighting games, right? Bottom tiers where, like, literally they're put together backwards. Like, it's just the problem is that their moves don't, like, link together, or they don't have functional combos, or, you know, they forgot to put in the hitbox on their jabs or something like that. So they're not, neither of them, whether it's Vakala or Nier or whatever, neither of them is unplayably bad or anything like that. But Vakala, I mean, Nier is better than Vakala, I'll tell you that, but I don't think it's by very much, right? I don't think it's by very much. That's going on steady. The only unplayably bad character is Wilnas. So true. Actually, that's true, right? We should start the crusade of Wilnas downplay, right? Now that we're gonna be playing this guy, I was thinking about it because I'm like, you know, we want to play Leva, we want to play Wilnas, we want to join tournaments, we want to get all of that done. But I was kind of thinking, like, how do we do that? Like, how do you balance these two? And I think what I've decided is because Wilnas is newer and I have more to learn with him generally, I think we're just going to focus in on Wilnas for a little bit. Well, probably for a while, right? And then we'll basically just try and hit the goal with both of them, right? We'll just, we'll try and learn some Wilnas, you know, get our wits about us, try and win a weekly with Wilnas, and then we'll do the same with Ladiva. That is probably going to be, in some ways more difficult, in some ways less difficult. Probably, I mean, mostly less difficult in that I already know a lot more about how to play this character. More difficult in that this character is probably a good 15, 20 spots better than Ladiva or something like that. But we'll see. For now, we're going to focus in on some Wilnas. Plan is to join Curry Cup, which starts in 2.5 hours. I think it's 7 p.m. Central, which I think is 8 p.m. Eastern. So it's not too far away. We'll get our chance. We'll do some labbing. We'll play some ranked. We'll do all that good shit. We'll go from there. 8 p.m. EST. Yeah. I mean, I'll beat up Ladiva. That doesn't feel right. Actually, we should probably beat up Galleon, right? Gina's such a fraud. She isn't even a Shoto. No Tatsu. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. So true. I may be commentating. Ooh, that's fun, Asto. Okay. All right, but real quick, let's just what's going on, Genesis? Let's sort of, you know, forget everything you think you know about Wilnas, and by you I mean me. Let's just restart here and kind of re-examine this character, like we're starting, you know, on a 1,000 gems run or something like that. Though the plan will probably be to go much deeper than that here. Buttons, right? I feel like my impression of Wilnas' buttons is that they're quite good, but they are slow, right? Again, more of these kind of defensive style buttons where I feel like they've got pretty good range and hitboxes and active frames and all of this, but the startup can be problematic. Sin Latrock, by the way. Thanks for the follow, brother. They need nerfs, maybe. So, Pharrell is not really anything too special, I don't think. If anything, it's just, I mean, it's kind of big and slow, right? Well, is it even that big? I mean, I guess it's probably a little bigger than, like, if you look at Gran as, like, the sort of the default Pharrell, we definitely do have a little bit more range on that, right? It's not, however, unlike Vasaraga, who has, like, an even slower, bigger Pharrell, but it's a medium clash level. This is not the case. That's not the case for Wilnas, right? But, I mean, you know, bigger than average as far as Pharrells go, but of course 7 frame startup, which is not amazing, right? Definitely something that you're going to be cursing every now and then, for sure. But you get some range in exchange. Recovery also, right? 2 extra recovery frames there. Again, Gran has a very, like, just the 5L. It's not particularly amazing. It's not particularly bad. 5 startup frames, 3 active frames, 9 recovery is pretty standard there. And Wilnas, 1 extra startup frame, 2 extra recovery frames. But again, you get that extra little bit of range. His 2L is a low, which is nice, right? Low hitting 2Ls, good for a variety of things, walking up and low checking a guy, killing a guy who's trying to walk back to beat throws or something like that. Always nice to have that ability to just, you know, quickly just tap someone's toes and send them to hell for it, and Wilnas can convert off of it very well, right? But otherwise, again, nothing particularly special about it. I mean, range-wise, I think it's pretty normal, right? It's very normal. Recovery-wise, I think it's about. Oh, actually, it might be a little more sluggish too, right? And it's not even. It's a little bigger than Grand's, I guess. As the pattern might hold, Wilnas, his buttons are big and slow generally, right? That video did make me look at the cast and generally give it a glance. Technically speaking, the only Shotos we have are Neela and Grand. Everyone else lacks a Tatsu. Again, the whole point of that video, technically speaking, the only Shotos in fighting games are Ryu, Ken, and Akuma, and like maybe you could say like Dan, or like the only Shotos in fighting games are in Street Fighter. If you want to get really, if you're gonna get that technical with it, then you kind of have to look. You have to look it in the eyes and just say that the only Shotos in the game are the ones that are defined as like Shotokan karate, dogi, Japanese gi, Japanese martial arts uniform wearers from Street Fighter, right? So if you want to get too technical with it, you kind of just everything about Wilnas embodies the word chunky. Indeed. Hey, Brick, I have to join the frogs because Twitch ads are long and painful. Fair enough. Flying caught a stream again? What's going on, Hecka? Reminds me of the shonen as a genre versus a demographic debate. Right. Anyway, Farm. Again, nice, big, chunky button, right? Notably, also regular. Oh, wait. Regular clash level on this is what I'm trying to show, but it might actually be kind of hard to get this to clash with Grand's Farm. There you go. Right, a regular ass medium. Does hit kind of high, right? Notably, can have, I think, a bit of a versus crouching problem, which is normally, like, if you look at where the hitbox is right there. Does this hit crouchers? I don't think so, right? Oh, no, it does. Okay, it doesn't have this problem. Never mind, I lied. Well, yeah, no, it doesn't have this problem. I'm a liar. I thought this had a thing where if you were a little too far out, like this final extension of the hitbox there is just not going to hit people who are crouching. It's not true. It's not true. I made it up. I think this is my first stream I caught. Yippee, hello. Currently working on a Versuja counterplay guide because people do not know what this character does. I'd be interested to look at that too, man. Does Akuma do the same martial art as Ryu and Ken? I believe so, yes. He just does it in like the forbidden dark arts way, you know. Was the way a sick Muse heals with Muse sick. Is that the joke? I can yes, mood down, awful, air groove, all that, but I actually don't know what the pun is there. Alright. So anyway, nice. Again, 9-frame startup on this Far M, right? So kind of big and slow once again. As far as big, this isn't even necessarily bigger than like Grand's Far M, right? At the ranges where it is comparable in range, though, Grand's Far M is going to be an 8-frame button, whereas this is a there you go, right? The very tip of Grand's Far M there is 8, whereas 9. But I guess you get an extra active frame for it, right? And I mean, yeah, I guess he also loses a recovery frame. He like the total animation is almost the same as Grand's, despite the extra active frame and the extra startup frame, right? It's only one longer. Not the world's most amazing button, I guess. I mean, how does? Yeah, nothing too ridiculous about this. I guess one thing that could be interesting, actually. Hold on. One thing that could be interesting about this, I guess, is the fact that it does kind of lift his hurt box up a little bit. I could definitely see this at like these ranges where you're fully poking from max range with this Far M. I guess I could see a world where this could like fuck over someone who's trying to 2U or something like that, or 2MU, right? Like if you think about the fact that if I was... How much was it shifted back, actually? Oh, no, it doesn't really shift it back at all. Gotcha. It doesn't shift his hurt box back, but the hurt box that it extends is airborne, I suppose, which is that's not that uncommon, right? But like, for example, like Grand's Far M here, you can see it shifts his hurt box forward, and like a part of that is on the ground. Like Grand literally sticks his knee out like that. So it's something, right? Nice hurt box on it, but otherwise nothing too ridiculously special. 2M is a low, 8 frame, pretty decently large considering it's a low. Otherwise, though, nothing particularly special about this. Obviously, Grand here's a bad comparison. He's got his plus on block one. It's very, very good, right? But, you know, nice long-ranged low on Wilnas. He can convert off of it very, very well, so we'll take that for sure. We're not going to be mad about it. Let's see, do a meme tier list where we try our absolute hardest to explain why someone's a Shoto and why someone isn't. Like, Abel is technically a Shoto, as his Rekka can function as a Tatsu. I mean, if you want to just, like, not take the fucking terminology seriously, it probably wouldn't be that hard to eventually fit in almost the entirety of the cast as Shotos of some kind, right? Hey, Brick, what's the mid-screen double 236U combo for Wilnas? I forgot it. Something like this? Oh, no. Hold up. I fucked up my input. But like, you 2H, you 2-2H, you do 2-3-6U, you You do like a little walk back because it makes it easier to hit the 5H. If you hold towards the opponent there, like if you walk back a little bit, I find it makes the timing to hit that 5H a little easier. Then you go 5H. If you, the max damage you do off that, I think, is actually 5H, Raging Strike, Raging Chain, 5H, Raging Strike, Raging Chain. But it's like 2 Brave Points and 50 meter for like 80 more damage than this. So unless you're like certain that you need it to kill or something, then it's probably fine. All right. What else was I talking about? Oh, 2M. Yeah, 2M, I don't think there's anything, like, special about this button, right? It's just a low. It's just a nice, big low. I mean, that in and of itself is nice, right? But I don't think besides that, there are any kind of special properties to it. Hi, Rick. Hello there. Far H. Right? Again, not big, chunky button. This is bigger than his Far M, right? Oh, is it? Yeah, I think so, right? This is his longest range button, I believe. Where the fuck? Well, the animation, like, predates the hitbox by a lot. Interesting. Yeah. It's not that much bigger than his Far M, actually. Is 2U not bigger? Ooh, that's it. It might be. It might be. This is a little bigger than Far M, right? 5 active frames. 23 recovery frames is pretty notable. This does also, like we just saw, does do the thing that most Far H's do, right? Where you have a lot of Hurtbox extension before the hitbox shows up here, right? This is pretty common among Far H's. I think some of them don't do this. I think, like, Beatrix's doesn't do this, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, like, the hitbox is out for quite a while, like, at full mast like this before. Well, I guess only a couple frames at, like, full extension, right? 1 frame? 1 frame at full extension. But the Hurtbox, rather, does, you know, precede the hitbox. But, you know, otherwise, nice, big, chunky, heavy. I do think that Wilnas converts off of this into medium knee, even on regular hit, if I remember. Yeah. Right, so, you know, very high reward, like, hitting a heavy, like, not even counter hit, and just getting boop, bop, right? And you can even, like, do Hadron off of this if you want even more damage or something like that. So, very high reward button, but, you know, again, chunky, relatively big, but chunky, and relatively slow. 5 active frames is also not amazing for a Far H, generally. It's a good amount of active frames, so, I mean, certainly you have a lot of Far H's that have, like, 6 active frames. You have shit like, does Galleons have 7 or 8? I forget. There's a lot of stuff like that, right? So, you know, again, solid button. Wilnas' buttons, by and large, I think, are pretty good. Well, they're just, if you just look at them entirely in a vacuum, they're, like, fine. They're good buttons. When you factor in the fact that he can get very, very good reward off those pokes, I think is where they start to get a little bit more threatening. But, you know, while my current conception of Wilnas is that he is one of these more types of, like, mid-range characters. He's closer, you know, think of him closer as a character like Percy or something like that than he is a character like Ladiva or Vasaraga or something. Oh, maybe Voss is a weird one, but yeah, closer to, like, Percy or Siegfried or something like that than he is to Voss or Ladiva again. We'll see if that conception changes over time, but his buttons being just pretty solid in general is kind of part of it, right? Though he's certainly not rocking a kit of buttons like Catalina or Belial or, I mean, even Gran, right? Gran probably has overall, like, a more solid kit of buttons than a Wilnas does. When's the last time you entered a tournament? Ooh, a while ago. A few months, at the very least. 2U, is 2U bigger than Far H? It's actually, it might be. Yeah, it is. Oh, 2U is his biggest button, right? To me, Wilnas is one-step Galleon. That's a good way to say it, too. He doesn't need the rock to do the damage that Galleon just, like, he just fucking boom. 2U is his biggest button. I actually, you know what? I was not aware. I knew it was big. It is literally bigger than his Far H. Like, a little, like, noticeably, too. Like, from here, like, Far H is whiffing by, like, a good bit still. I have to take, like, 1 or 2 steps. Well, probably 1 full step. But, like, you know, I have to hold the analog stick for, like, half a second or something to get this to hit. And 2U just connects from there, yeah. This is his biggest button. What do you know? I mean, this button is, this is probably the stupidest button that Wilnas does have, and especially knowing that it's his largest button now. Obviously, it is a 2U, right? So on whiff, this thing has lots and lots of recovery, right? 25 recovery frames. If you whiff this in total, it's a 38 frame animation, right? So you can be in a little bit of trouble. But this is just like a fucking half screen low that leads into that, right? Like, yeah, that's certainly something. It's certainly interesting. Again, this is where Wilnas' buttons, a lot of them are, I mean, even in a vacuum, this 2U is pretty solid, right? Just having that big of a low sweep that also, I mean, just gives you a fucking safe jump, right? He's plus 41. And if it meaties a little bit more, you can get even more plus, right? But you then also factor in the fact that this fucking thing exists, and suddenly this is, you know, even better than you might have assumed. Yeah, it is definitely nicer to walk back there for a second. But yeah, Good ass button, right? Good ass button. Cancelable into, you know, a bunch of other stuff, of course. I don't think you really get too much of value, right? Outside of, like, you can get Light Knee, which can set up some Oki for you. I guess if you want corner carry, you can do that. Obviously, you, Hadron, is your big cash out, right? I don't think you get, like... I guess you do, but I don't know why you would do that instead of you, Hadron. Yeah, you don't get any of the other ones either. So, sure. What's the point of 6XM? I almost never see people use it. It's a high profile, mostly. If someone... so we can get into his dash buttons right now, actually, right? Because it's kind of hard to discuss his 6XM without talking about his 6XL. This is a pretty belligerent button that Wilnas has as well. Wait. Hit. There you go. It is on frame 5 right here. This first frame is where this low profile begins. This is a little worse than the roll low profile, right? It is a little bit, like, actually, you know, I can try and get, let me get another Wilnas on here, and I'll have him... do 6XL, and I'll have me roll, and you can see. It is worse, right? He doesn't low profile. It's not like a riding free. Riding free has the exact same low profile as roll, rather, where anything you can roll, you can riding free. This is not necessarily the case with Wilnas, though I'm not sure how many exceptions there are. I think it's mostly some normals and stuff like that. Bonk, right? So if I have him do that, wait, hit. Yeah, you can see. You can see pretty clearly, right? Now it's a very, again, most of this motherfucker's hurt box is gone. Also, hello, sheet. Most of this motherfucker's hurt box is gone when he does this, but it is not quite the same level of low profile that a roll has. Regardless, though, this is still a H frame, right? H frame startup. It's -8 on block, if I remember correctly. Yeah, -8 on block, which actually, like, at the ranges you want to kind of use this as a poke. Most fucking things are just not gonna punish Wilnas for doing this, right? Like, at this spacing, like, where you want to kind of use it at this tipper range, and, I mean, -8 from here is basically safe, right? Sure, they can absolutely, like, take their turn back with a 6XL or something, but you can't really punish him for it. But it's -8, it's 8 frame startup, it's heavy clash level, right? So, like, if you, like, if I have this other Wilnas far M right here, where, I mean, I'm low profiling, I need to go a little earlier to actually crush it. Let me have him jump and then do it a little easier. Beep. Right? Crush. So it's heavy clash level, 8 frames, low profiling, and it destroys projectiles as well, right? Like, if we bring Sir Granule back over here and have him throw my fireball, it will just smack it clean out of the air, right? Boop. So this button is real good, right? This button is really stupid for Wilnas to have. It is, you know, it's the reason he doesn't have a 6, well, it's the reason, but it's the trade-off for him not having a 6XL. Now, the funny thing is, 6XL is, like, an actual normal 6XL is so good that Wilnas would definitely rather have one of those than this, right? With everything I just named about that move, 6XL, like a traditional one, is still just better. But they really did their best to try and give him something meaningful in that absence. And this is one of the big things that I think makes Wilnas a pretty solid mid-range character, right? Because, like, most buttons, right? Like, most buttons are going to get low profile by this, including, actually, 6XL itself, by and large. I know some of them have slightly different hitboxes, but I don't think any of them reach that low down, right? So it's a pretty nice kind of just counter poke tool for Wilnas. And if he does actually get a counter hit on this, it is a combo starter as well, right? Now, the obvious thing, funny combo that probably won't be useful, 2-2M, 2M, RS, Raging Chain, Close H, 2-2H, 2U, 2-2U. Interesting. I mean, I feel like most, I guess, I feel like most time if I did this and I wanted to spend resources, I would do that, but maybe the RS combo is more damage, right? Like, you're talking about this, that, that. Also, why wouldn't I raw 2-2U off the 2-2? Oh, I guess it's gonna be on cooldown, but it's gonna be on cooldown regardless, right? Would it not be better to, like, the cooldown doesn't come back by this point? Yeah. I guess, but maybe because the cooldown doesn't come back, it's not worth the extra raw damage. You actually get more by just... Oh, no, you just can't get it. Never mind. Yeah. Interesting. Howdy, Locon. Hello, Pablo. Including Lowain Wheel, I don't think it breaks super projectiles like Bub's Spear. No. I mean, in general, super projectiles are built a little bit different, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, I can't even low profile that. It's gonna make it a little harder. But I think if I do smack into this, I'm fucked. Yeah. I heard a little flash sound there, and he just died anyway. Yeah, you can't do that shit. But yes, this move is really good. The obvious counterplay to this is just hit him with, like, a crouching move, right? Any move that hits low enough, well, which basically any crouching move, even ones, if there are, I don't even know if there's a crouching move that can be rolled off the top of my head. Maybe this 2H, unironically. Like this 2H is probably rollable, if I had to guess. Yeah, like when I was first, yeah, exactly. Like that 2H you can probably roll, but yeah, I can't low profile it, right? So any hit Wilnas with any crouching move, and he can't really low profile anymore, and that is why he has this move, as far as I can tell, right? That I think this is a relatively niche move on Wilnas. Off counter at 2-2M, you get 2U. Gotcha. It's a relatively niche move on Wilnas. Maybe there's another reason, but the main selling point that I see on this move is just this, right? His hurt box is real up in the air there, right? It's not a mild hurt box shift. Like pretty much anything that is even remotely scraping the floor there is going to completely whiff over him. And is a combo starter if he gets a counter hit, right? But, I mean, I don't know how common that's going to be. Otherwise, I mean, I guess this can just be kind of a safer long-range poke, right? This is safer kind of... It's relatively long range, right? It's like a decent burst option. Like it hits from... I mean, it's got pretty big range.
Very
it hits from
good
pretty far away. It's
person
always safe on block.
Incredibly smart
like
and
this.
practical.
This throw range? Oh, it is. No, it's not always safe. This shit is throw punishable if you do it. Huh, who would have thought? But, from the ranges you would using it to poke, it'll always, like, even from here it's -4, but it's way out of throw range. Oh my god, interconnected. Hello, Mr. Break. Guess who's finally on winter break? So, what have we been up to? We are, I mean, you joined on an interesting stream. We're trying, we're gonna play some Wilnas, we're gonna lock in, and we're gonna join a tournament and see how that goes. But yeah, nice little long-range poke, I guess, too. Just like a harass tool. I don't know if you can do anything too funny with being -3 or -4 here. I mean, maybe depending on the... yeah, I guess you can, right? Depending on the range. If you're like, if you're like -2 or something and they stick out like a far M, you can probably try to boop, right? You can probably try to be a nasty little boy and like low profile any poke that they might stick out. But mostly, I think a high profile is kind of nice. Counter hit 6-6M is good. Also gets you 2U. Oh, does it? Okay, hold up. You're telling me. Huh? Yeah, I mean, it looks like it does. Oh, I see. Yeah. So this is more of like a counter poke, right? Like if you're gonna try and hit me with some sort of low hitting button to kill this, right? Then I might just... Oh, you don't get 2U off of that. If you're gonna try and like kill me for doing the 6XL, the Guilty Gear 6P, as we're probably gonna call it, just 6P is unironically what I'm gonna call this, despite the fact that such notation does not exist. Then you can sort of counter any sort of low hitting buttons with that. 6-6H, on the other hand, I mean, it does certainly send people to the Shadow Realm when they get hit by it. But this is mostly a kind of like a respect punish, I guess. If you get them to sit still, it's just +5, right? How plus are you if you hit them with 6XL as an ender? I know grounded like this, it's plus... Oh, well, not on counter hit. It's +25. I'm not sure, actually. As an ender, we can see. Let's see. Hold up. That one in the corner gets a little weird. Oh, no, you just can't do that. What the hell? Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Oh. Bonk. 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 No, can't do that either. Alright, let me just get counter hit knee. It'll make it easier. We can just counter hit knee into it straight up. 30. +30. Most of the time, anyway. The higher up you are, the more plus you are after. Oh, yeah, you're right. 34. Yeah, that's true. It's not a consistent thing, necessarily. Plus enough to get step dash. Okay, at worst, though, it seems like. Or, yeah, at the very least, to step dash in and B+. 6-6H, right? Big, nasty button. Blows you up when you get hit by it. I mean, pretty easy reaction check at 30 frames if you're fighting anyone who has a meterless DP or anything like that. But I guess, something of a mental stack tool to just keep them, if they're blocking too much, you can just kind of reset plus frames forever. Oh, notably, by the way, you can also cancel all of Wilnas' buttons into his dash normals, right? Like if you just hit any button and then forward and then medium, light, or heavy, you'll get, if I had like, I don't know, fucking 2U. Well, actually, not 2U does not work, but like far M into forward light or something, then I get the 6P, right? If I hit 5H into forward medium, or 5H into forward light, or 5L into forward H, any of Wilnas' buttons, except for 2U, apparently, which is probably a good thing, can be canceled into his dash normals, so. And the same property will not hold for the dash normals themselves, right? Like, I can't 6XM, 6XL like that. You can 5H, 6XH? Yes, absolutely. One of the very common things that you might do on this guy, for example, is 2H into 6XH like this, and that's a safe jump, which is quite nice. But yeah, so this is mostly right? Yes, but it's reactable. Yeah. This is mostly like a heat check. If they're asleep on the wheel, you can be +5 right in their face. It's a nice time, right? But generally, this is something you want to probably use. I mean, I'd say sparingly. If you're fighting a character without a meterless DP and you really want to, it can be a little harder, right? If they have to like 2M or far L you out of this, depending on your spacing, they have to like 2M you out of it or something like that, right? So like maybe you could try be a little trickier with this, but Wilnas in general, he can get away with a lot of dumber shit if he's fighting a character who can't just do that every time he tries to go for a reaction check, right? Knee, the 50-50, 6H or 6-6H, all of this stuff is a lot more effective against characters who don't have meterless reversals. Let's crack and break a low Dusk. Also, Dusk. On the other hand, on the YouTube side as well, finally reached Master on main Natera. Yo, nice. Congrats, brother. Well done, well done. Don't worry about your win rate or how many games it took you or anything like that. You got there, man. That's all that matters. Straight shenanigans, yes. So those are the dash normals. Oh, close normals, very notably. Wilnas has, let me bring the frame meter back. Wilnas has a 7-frame close L. So, yes, as you may know, Wilnas' only 6-frame button is 2L, right? So he joins the Vasaraga and Versuja camp, the only other 2 characters who don't have a 6-frame standing button. This causes some problems, certainly, like, you know, he can get bullied in -1 situations that leave people with a 5-frame close L close enough, all of these sorts of things, right? But they did give Wilnas a little bit of an apology present, right? They did give Wilnas a little bit of an apology for giving him a 7-frame close L. What was the setup for this shit again? What was the setup for, there was like a really simple one off of like throw or something, where Wilnas could just fucking save jab a UDP. Wilnas can do that though. Wilnas can save jab UDPs with his close L for some fucking reason. Generally, the way this works, right, is there is a hidden frame. The frame meter right here, if you look at Wilnas' close L, he has 6 start with close M, close L, gotcha. He has 6 startup frames, so those 30 at the beginning, ignore that, that was just me walking, right? He has 6 startup frames, 3 active frames, and, on close L, rather, 6 recovery frames, right? So, if you hit fully meaty, if you time it so that you're plus, 9, I guess? If you're plus 9? What is the close M with here? These be plus 8, plus 8. Okay, gotcha. If you're plus 8, I guess that makes sense. If you're plus 6, it hits them on the first frame, they get up on the, yeah. So if you, what's it called? If you hit them on the very last plus 10? Oh, wait, did I fuck it up then? No, plus 10, I don't think that's not right. You're trying to meaty with the close L, right? To beat UDPs? Are you sure? Hold up. Well, let me show it in practice first, and then we can talk about the boring-ass theory behind it. Oh, wait, maybe you're right. Forward throw, close M. Forward throw, close M, close L. Why am I fucking this up? Am I not doing it as fast as I can? Oh, that's not. That's a 2L. Hold up. Are you sure this is the setup? With close M, close L, off forward throw. There you go. Got there. Just a little tighter on the timing than I was given a credit for, I suppose. There you go. Yes. Wait, so stop doing that, Gran. Right, and this would as well if I tell Gran to stop doing this, right? Bonk, bonk, bonk. That does hit meaty, right? It's on the 9th active frame right there, which is the 3rd frame. Plus 10. Hold on, let me hit this shit as fast as I can. Plus, I'm a new player. I played against Wilnas recently. He does a lot of damage. It's that character balance. Yeah, the character is certainly he is designed to be an incredibly high damage character. Yes. Is that character balance is a very funny way to phrase that, because I mean it's arguable, but he is like part of his design is that he hits extremely fucking hard, right? Plus 10, but I'm not though. Plus 10 wouldn't make plus 10. I would whiff, wouldn't I? At plus 10, I would think, because if I'm plus 6, hold close M due to the new buffer. True, that would make this easier. Do close L? Oh, no, I'm talking about... No, okay, we're talking about different things. No, I'm talking about how plus am I before I hit the close L, is what I'm talking about, right? Because this is the number that matters. The number that matters is how plus you need to be when you hit close... Well, I guess you can also interpret it... Yes, you can interpret it either way. If the close L hits meaty enough, then you'll be plus enough off the close L, too. But this is the number you'd be looking for setups. You understand what I mean? Like, if you were trying to find a setup where you could save jab, you'd want, like, these plus frames. The plus frames you're left with after close M, instead of the plus frames you're left with after close L. You see what I mean? Plus 8. Yeah. I always have, like, off by 1 errors when I do frame math, but It's 6 active frames. If I was plus 6, then they would get up on... I would act 6 frames before they could. Yeah, so I would hit them on frame 7, right? Which is the first frame of my... No.
Remember your training.
I don't... Wait, huh? Okay. I ignore what I'm I'm confusing myself with right now. The point that I was getting at, generally, how Gran's close cell works, for example, right? Gran cannot do this. Why can Gran not do this? His close cell has the exact same number of recovery frames as Wilnas' close cell. It has the exact same number of active frames as Wilnas' close cell, and startup doesn't matter, right? Because when you talk about safe jabbing, you're hitting a guy meaty, right? You're hitting a guy meaty, so you're skipping all of like your startup and hitting on your second last or last active frame regardless, right? So the only number that really matters is plus 6 on hit means you hit on the 7th frame. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Lukwai. I'll get to that then. Yeah, I was right and I confused myself because I was like, but 6, 7. Yes. Anyway, so when you're trying to save jab someone, if you meaty, as in you hit on the last active, if you like, super meaty, you hit on the last active frame of your close cell, then you have to go through 1 active frame and 6 recovery frames. That's only 7 frames, and you can block on frame 8, right? Hey, UDPs are 8-frame startup, so that means I should be able to safe jab UDPs, and so should Gran, right? Gran, same thing. If Gran timed it so he hit on the very last frame of his close cell, which frame will be plus 7, because he has, well, actually, no, it'll be plus, he has 2 less startup frames, right? So it'll be plus 6 for him. But, if Gran did this, theoretically, right, if Gran was plus 6, 7, then he should be able to save jab UDPs too, right? If you just look at the frame meter, this is not the frame meter is not incorrect here. He would have 1 active frame to go through and 6 recovery frames to go through. So why can Gran not save jab UDPs and Wilnas can? The answer is Fukuhara likes Wilnas, I guess, but the more technical answer is that there is something in this game, as far as I can tell. Shout out my Zisco, I believe, was actually the first person who showed this to me. Despite the fact that Gran's close cell says it has 6 recovery frames, which is true, there is kind of a universal law in this video game that for 1 frame after your close cell is done recovering, you can jump, you can move, you can throw out another button, you can do all of these things, but you can't block. It's the one thing the game will not let you do. Gran and 99% of the roster cannot block after they throw their close cell out for that 1 final frame, right? So if you imagine that final active frame, the 6 recovery frames, right, frame 7, there's a secret hidden 7th kind of recovery frame there where Gran can attack, he can jump, he can do everything, but he can't block. This is what makes it so it is mathematically impossible for Gran to save jab UDPs. Because the earliest frame that Gran can block after his close cell is frame 9, right? 1 active frame, 6 recovery frames, 7 frames, 8, the 1 frame there is frame 8, that 1 secret frame where Gran can do anything but block, and then frame 9 he's able to block. So the UDP becomes entirely impossible for him to ever save jab. Wilnas, for some reason, doesn't have this problem. He just doesn't, that secret frame that like most of the cast has on their close cells, he doesn't have that. And you might think, oh, well, it's because he has a 7-frame startup close cell, so maybe that's why they gave it to him. To my understanding, I've not tested this myself, but Vasaraga can't do this, right? Voss has a 7-frame startup close cell. He can't do this, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not why. They just figured that Wilnas deserved it, I guess. So that's cool. Wilnas can save jab UDPs with his close ebb, which again, no one else besides like just doing it normally like this, where he just like hits the button meaty and you recover. No one else can do this with a close cell. Besides, well, yeah. But lots of characters can do it in like interesting ways. Like UL can do it off of her low. Some characters can do it just by like Matera can do it with her far L, I think, if she just like spaces herself out properly and hits meaty enough, it just doesn't have enough recovery for it. But like with a close L like this, Wilnas is for some reason the only guy who doesn't have to follow these rules. So that's good for him. That was a very long tangent, but I just wanted to note that Wilnas' close L, despite being kind of bad in some ways, is actually very, very special in other ways. So we definitely want to focus on learning a lot of those safe jab setups, probably. What's good, Brickster? What's going on, Cardiac? Close M is not nearly as special, or not at least worth as long of a conversation about it, right? It's +5, though, right? That's pretty fucking good. His close M is +5 on block, which is a lot. It's a big number. It is 8 frame startup, which I mean, if you compare to Gran, again, that is 2 frames slower than normal. Gran kind of has your default sort of premium frame data for his close buttons, right? 5 frame plus 4 on block close L, 6 frame even on block close M, 8 frame minus 3 on block close H, right? This is generally as good as, you know, close normal frame data gets, outside of very certain exceptions, like Lancelot has a 7 frame close H and stuff like that. Wilnas, 7 frame plus 4 on block close L that can save jab UDPs, but you know, 2 frames slower here, 2 frames slower here as well, right? But it's plus 5. Pretty sure Wilnas close M can save jab regular DPs. Yeah, it can. You can look at this from just the frame math, right? Again, if you fully meaty with this, right? If you're plus 8, if you're plus 7, you'll hit them on frame 8. So that's the first active frame. 9 will hit you on the second active frame. 10 will hit you on the third. 11 will hit you on that fourth one. And if he hits you on that fourth one, then all he has to do is go through 1 active frame and 8 recovery frames. That's 9 frames. Now, a 9 frame MDP like Grant's will kill him, right? He can't do that. But like if you have a 12 frame MDP or most EX DPs, he can absolutely just save jab that with close M. Yes. You always just look at, and there is no rule for close M's. That like secret hidden final frame where you can't block is only a close L, and in some cases a 5L thing for certain characters who don't have close L's, like Lancelot or something like that. Though I think Versuja doesn't actually follow that rule on her 5L, but it just has a little bit more recovery built in baseline. But yeah, so close M, plus 5 on block. Pretty nice, right? Pretty nice. Pretty nice, though a little slower, certainly. Close H, plus 3. Again, 10 frame close H, so 2 frames slower than you might normally expect, or at least than a fast close H like Granules. But plus 3 on block, so all of Wilnas' close normals are plus, right? This is, again, sort of, I guess, designed to help him deal with the fact that he doesn't have the just immediate... Can Wilnas still save jab UDPs? Yeah, absolutely. Yes, he can. We just did it earlier. You know what? Let me show you again, just because it feels so good to do. Yep. But yeah, so all of his close normals are plus. Now, they do have a hell of a lot of pushback on them, right? And because Wilnas doesn't have, like, a dash in the traditional sense, he can't really benefit from dash momentum in the traditional sense. So this guy can't really ever get, like, close L, though he can go, like, close L, close M, or close L, close H, or something like that. But they do push him out really far, right? And this is where Wilnas tends to, this is where he tends to have a bit of a hard time without his 6XL. Well, I'm not gonna say he has a hard time, but theoretically, this is one of the things, where he feels not having a 6XL the most, right? If he was just able to do this and then immediately reset back in, his pressure would be significantly stronger, right? Now, to be fair, if he had like plus 5 or plus 5 off his close M like this, right? The 6XL is a fucking frame trap, which is probably not fair, because he would have an infinite, a block string infinite, right? If you did DP out of it, he would go close M, 6XL. The 6XL would frame trap into close M. I think, depending on the spacing, it could, if it was outside of close L range, right? It would frame trap into close M, and then he would 6XL again, and it would just so it's a good thing he doesn't. But my point is that, you know, if he did have the sort of natural pressure reset here, it would, like, make auto-piloting his offense significantly easier. Right? I'm not saying he should have it. I'm saying this is one thing where the amount of pushback on this can potentially lead to some problems with him sustaining his pressure. Right? A lot of pushback means automatic setups for spacing traps, though, right? It kind of depends, right? Like, this, at the very least, I'm not really pushed out here to the point. Like, even Grant's 5L will hit me from here, right? Maybe his 2L would whiff? Yeah. Right? It kind of depends on what exactly you're, like, spacing traps, in quotations, right? It depends on what you're trying to spacing trap and what you might be incentivizing him to press and stuff like that. But it can, right? Like, certainly from here, if I'm a little further out, right? Close M has the most pushback, I think. From a little further out, like, we're getting to the point where, you know, a lot of Grand's buttons might start to whiff here. Like, his 2M isn't going to hit from here. His 5L won't hit from here. So you could do stuff like that, certainly. But also, I mean, the thing with Wilnas' close normals is I don't have to spacing trap you. I'm plus 5, right? I frame trap you. Right, close M into far M is a frame trap. Like, there's not a single button that you can do that's gonna beat that, right? You need to have you need to have a 4 frame button, right, to clash with that. Which your only 4 framer is throw, and my ass is outside of throw range. So, isn't that perfect 2-3-6 range? Oh hell no, perfect 2-3-6 range is like here. Like, it's like way out. Then if you're doing medium, it's like out here. Like that move is ridiculously large, right? Like, it's so fucking big. No, it's like triple the distance of that. Pushback is still annoying. Versuja close H, for example, is a very plus button balanced by a lot of pushback on block. Right. it can lead to, like, you can definitely make it work in your favor, but, like, you know, it is also just so he can't just keep doing close normal, close normal, close normal. He can only ever do, like, close L into one other close normal if he's, you know, quick enough on the draw like that. But anyway, close normals. Slow, I mean, I think higher damage than normal too. What is his close H? 1800? Yeah, where normally it's 1600, right? So he's got that Ladiva close H damage, that Vasaraga close H damage. Jumping buttons is important, Echo was asking. His JL is a sex kick, right? Just active all the way down. Can be nice, right? Not the most sterling hitbox in the world on this necessarily. Happy early New Year, yes. Happy New Year's Eve. Mr. Sazendra, how are you doing? But yeah, JL, just, you know, active all the way down can be nice to stick out a hitbox, maybe like cover a retreat or something like that, right? People do like doing that sometimes, though it doesn't stick out quite as, like, far horizontally as some of the other ones do, but, you know, it's a perfectly serviceable button. JM is honestly, interestingly, it is kind of his air-to-air is what it's supposed to be, I think. I'm not super sure that it has much of a use outside of that, right? But if you do hit someone on the way up with this and it counter hits, right, they're air untechable for a very long time, right? So you can just, you can, like, convert a combo off of it from the ground. I don't know exactly how. It does seem to launch them very high, so you gotta wait a little bit. But, like, yeah, you can sort of figure out the idea, right? JH is his cross-up button, and just generally, right, nice, big, diving hit, as most JH's is. But yeah, notably it is, ooh, red, no. It is his cross-up, right? That is something that I have to keep remembering sometimes, because most characters, I feel like JH, it's usually like a JM or a JU, or sometimes even a JL or something like that. Not super common to have your cross-up be JH, but it is the case here, right? If you bonk, right? This is his button that hits cross-up, big-ass cross-up button. And then JU is, I mean, it's Wilnas JU, right? This button is rather annoying. It's also active all the way down. That's why his JL might not see too much use, right? This thing is also active all the way down. I think it might very slightly alter his jump trajectory too. It certainly feels that way when I'm clicking it. Like, it very slightly alters his jump trajectory. It's just active all the way down. It is slightly disjointed. Zoom, computer, it hits, right? It is very slightly disjointed, this JU. Which, that combined with the fact that it does slightly alter it. Okay, yeah. That combined with, this very slight jump arc alteration, combined with the fact that it's active all the way down, could just make this button a real pain in the ass to 2H, right? Because it's just this constant moving, slightly disjointed active hitbox, if you're a little too early or a little too late with your DP, then it'll smack you, right? And it's not just gonna smack you, it's gonna be Wilnas smacking you, right? So again, one of those moves that is a lot easier to deal with by just doing this, right? Like, no possibility of failure if you just have a meterless DP here, certainly. But if you don't, I mean, if you're a little wrong on your anti-air, right, you can very quickly find yourself eating a unhappy amount of damage for just being slightly off on your anti-air, right? So, long story short, very nice jumping button, very belligerent jumping button for Wilnas here, and once again, another Wilnas button that is significantly better against characters without meterless DPs, but you can still be tricky with it even with characters who do, right? It's still significantly harder. In combos, there's no damage difference. Asking about, is there a difference between using shortcut skills and input skills? It's not in combos. There's a damage difference if you do it in combos, but it's if you do it raw, right? Like, if I did something like this, bonk, bonk. If I supered right there, technical input would give me more damage because I'm not canceling the super out of a normal. I'm doing it raw, right? Here, for doing the technical input, I get 10% extra damage, despite the fact that it's mid-combo. It's a very common, misunderstanding that I see. It's not, it doesn't matter in combos, but it matters if it's not in combos. That's a subset of what you're looking at. It matters if you do it raw, as in you do it not canceled out of another move, then you get bonus damage for doing the technical input. If you cancel it, then you don't, right? So, you know, like right here, this is 3080 if I do technical input, right? And it's 2800 if I don't. Well, use skills are actually bad because they have a separate cancel point, right? This is 1800, right? And it's 1800 again if I do a mid-combo there. If I do 2-2 right there, it's 1980, but it won't be 1980 if I do this. It's still 1800, because if you cancel, it doesn't matter, right? I don't know how I would, maybe like with a counter hit H knee or something like that. Maybe. No, maybe with a counter hit M. Not sure. I'm not sure how I can get raw 2-2H. Maybe it was a bad example. But point is, if it's like that super right there, if you do it raw, then it does more damage, even if it's mid combo. Anyway, that is all of Wilnas's buttons, I think. Ladiva's the only character who has a move that has an input bonus no matter what. Yes, Ladiva 720 has an input bonus if canceled and an even larger input bonus if done raw. So there's still a difference, right? 66H gives raw 2-2H. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there you go. See, it's 1980. Right? 2000 plus 1980 is 3980. So, despite the fact that that's in a combo, because I didn't cancel it out of anything and did it raw, I still get the technical bonus, right? Whereas here, even if I do the technical inputs as a cancel, I don't get anything. Anyways, Wilnas specials. Let's move on. I do want to get a couple of matches in here, and even at least at very least some labbing. I have one thing that I want to lab at the very least. Let's get a move on here, and let me also open my window up. It was fucking typhooning outside today, man. I don't know what the hell is going on, but the wind, I opened my window up for like 10 minutes before I started stream, and it was like, it was loud enough that I closed it because it was annoying me, but it is now, unfortunately, that they turned the heater on super hard because it's been real cold outside, so I have now been forced to reopen my window. Let's see if that goes well.
Remember your training.
Ooh. That is kind of nice, though. You know? That is kind of nice, though. Also, my window was, like, frosted shut for a little bit. Like, I had to pull it. Like, I was like, what the fuck? What is happening? It was a little frosted shut, but we got there. We window gaming? Yes. Went from 60 to 20 overnight for me? Crazy. It's so windy. I think there are people in my home. Yeah, man. It's like knocking your doors around and shit. Special moves, right? Hadron. This move is pretty funny. This is sort of the default combo ender. Excuse me, goddamn. Also, thank you for the raid, Adeline. Hello. Fellow Wilnas and Ladiva enjoyer. How you doing? Hope you had a good stream. We're talking about some Wilnas. We're gonna join a tournament, hopefully, with Wilnas. Maybe probably get our shit rocked. But it's the first step. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Learning Wilnas, don't lie to me, Brick. Relearning Wilnas. I don't know very much about this fella, right? Just besides like the very surface level, like, oh, here's a cool combo to do with him. Here's how his moves work, stuff like that. So we're gonna try and get a little bit more in depth today. But yeah, so Hadron, right? Sort of the default combo ender, right? Relatively fast, 16 frames, right? So relatively fast. Confirmed pool even works off 16 frames is. Well, I say it's the magic number for far L. Is the attack level on Wilnas far L higher than normal? I think it is, right? Yeah. Because he's +5, despite having, yeah, I think the attack level on this is a little higher than normal, but he's still +5, despite this being a longer recovery move. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. I shall teach you all the UDP save jab setups. I'm ready for it. But yeah, so, right, fast enough that it works off his far L and stuff like that. Like, Light Hadron will basically combo off of anything that fella wants to do for a decent chunk of damage. Hadron is also generally his like primary. This is a very good kind of poking tool in the corner because it does that. If you look at Grand's health right there, this is what he gets for blocking this move, right? Not getting hit by it, blocking it. This does, I think, Light Hadron does something like 800 damage on block. And medium does like 900 or something like that. Does a little more because it's got that a little bit of extra damage. This shit is a timer, right? You have to, like, Wilnas has a very, very strong incentive for you to just not sit there and down back against him in the corner because this is gonna kill you in like a not significant amount of time, right? You are going to, like, Wilnas is going to win the round, especially if he's hit you once to get you to the corner. He's gonna win the round off of you blocking like 9 of these or something like that. It is also, very notably, yes, you might look at that and go, ooh, yucky, it's -9, but what the fuck are you going to do to me out here, right? Even your fucking instant 6XL isn't going to reach, right? You're going to have to run for a little bit if it's properly spaced. I'm definitely, I could be giving up my turn, potentially. Though I think, depending on how long you might have to run in some cases, especially a medium has a little bit more range on it too, right? If I'm hitting it from fucking out here, right? I really might be able to challenge with this guy, right? Fun part about this guy is if I have Granathan do a 6XL, right? This will straight up. Wait, I don't want to counter it. I want to. Oh, he's not doing 6XL. What, he hates me? There you go. this will just low profile 6XLs, right? Not all 6XLs have the same hitbox, but I think this does just low profile pretty much all of them as well, right? So you can actually challenge this ability of taking your turn back with 6XL with your own Guilty Gear 6P, or yeah, even like a 2M or something like that, right? So this is a pretty oppressive corner situation. This is also, I mean, light Hadron in particular, though a little smaller, is 16 frames. So it's kind of not easy to react to this very much at all. And by not easy, I mean, even if you want to, you can roll this, right? Roll will beat this. So if you roll this, you have 15 frames. You have to roll on frame 16, right? Because roll will frame 1 move your hurt box down, so it's fine. It's kind of like a DP in that way, where frame 1 is where the invincibility provides takes effect. So you can roll this, you know, 1 frame before it hits you. That means you have to react at 15 in this situation, which is a very high mental stack situation, right? So generally not gonna happen. Honestly, even this, which is a 19 frame reaction, even this is gonna be pretty difficult, considering again the fact that this situation of being back to the wall while your opponent pressures you when you're in the corner, this is one of the higher mental stack situations in the whole game. It's not just, you're not just looking out for Hadrons, right? He might also like run in and try to kill you. He might go for like a fake 50-50. He might like, you know, knee in for plus frames. He might do any number of things, right? He might walk up and down smash. Who cares, right? So there's a lot to worry about here. You're probably not gonna react to this. But if and the reason I say, you know, why do I say that? Because there's kind of not another easy way to beat this shit if it's spaced, besides just jumping or rolling or DPing it or sticking the button out preemptively or something like that. It's too far away, and it leaves him too far away afterwards, right? It can even be -8 right there, depending, right? So it's even less minus than it was before. So this kind of this forces you to do a pretty high commitment option to beat it, as far as I know. Maybe we're gonna learn something. There's gonna be some nice one-size-fits-all way to beat Hadron consistently, but if you guess that it's coming, but I don't know about it, right? Also, Emi-Yumi. Thank you for the follow. This is a real bully move. Can spot dodge help? I mean, sure, you can spot dodge it, but it's the same problem. It's a little safer, right? If you're wrong on your spot dodge, you're at least not going to... Like, if Wilnas doesn't Hadron, I guess it's a little harder to kill you for this, but it can still happen, certainly, right? Spot dodge and roll will both beat it. But I guess it's maybe a little bit more difficult for Wilnas to reaction kill you for spot dodging compared to reaction kill you for rolling. If you're right on either of them, you'll probably kill Wilnas for Hadroning you, right? This is kind of the idea. If you do spot dodge it, or if you do, I mean, roll is going to be even higher reward, because you're probably going to be close enough to, like, close H-imp or something. Depending on how early you roll, if that is, right? But, the problem is more so, what if he doesn't, right? If he does a 2-2 move, you die for dodging? Yeah, if he does nothing, too, right? If he does, which is a real problem, then you will also, die for dodging, believe it or not. So it's a pretty oppressive corner situation. Or it's a very, very oppressive corner situation that Hadron allows. As far as light and medium Hadron. The heavy Hadron doesn't have quite the same amount of pushback, so it's much more difficult to space properly, right? Though, you can do it from real far away. I think it's even bigger than the medium one, right? Though it's also slower, though, right? At this point, from this distance especially, 21 frame reaction check to, like, DP it or roll it or something, doable. It's very, like, significantly more doable, right? In fact, you know, if this wasn't such an uncommon option for Wilnas to throw this out, and with the orange flash and everything, you can certainly react to this consistently. So it's not as useful for that. This is more so just a really heavy hit. This is the Hadron that does the most damage that isn't you, right? So you just go, like, far H, heavy Hadron, and that's 4,200 damage, which, you know, 4 of those and you win the round. Is mostly what H Hadron is good for, is big damage, right? Big damage is like a combo ender or something too, right? If you do donk or something like that. U Hadron, we've been talking about a lot already, is Wilnas' kind of primary conversion tool off of his buttons. It does the big damage, right? And yeah, it's side swaps as well, right? So notably, if Wilnas has his like back to the wall or something, he can make your life kind of miserable. Though, I do want to see if there's a way to make these conversions a little bit more consistent, because it is a little weird, depending on where you are on screen, depending on the timing and things like this. It can be a little annoying to actually get the conversions off this. Notably, though, this does mean that if you are the one in the corner, Hadron doesn't combo here, right? You can't really do anything. It bounces you the other way, it bounces you the wrong way, and you're free, right? But if he's got his back to the wall, or if he's in the mid-screen, then this shit is incredibly scary, right? It just does a lot of damage itself, and then it also leads into, like, heavy follow-ups itself again, right? All that sort of good shit. Euhedron is a very, 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 very nice move for him. Though notably, this one, pretty much no pushback on it, right? So it's almost always going to be punishable if you're playing a character who has like good weapons, right? 9 frames to punish from here is like I mean, you gotta really have some sort of stinker to not be able to manage that one. This is like a Zeta Uno exclusive, not punish something. Though this, I will say, I didn't realize you could space it out like this. You can space it out to be like -7 there, which is probably like basically completely safe. Maybe that is not consistent though. Yeah, you really have to get at the very edge to get that shit going, right? Yeah. Not a good block string tool though, is my point, right? Doesn't have nearly the same kind of pushback effects that the other two do. DP is a DP. It is also a combo tool, but Wilnas does have a meterless DP, right? Medium, invincible, 9 frames. Heavy, invincible, 11. U, invincible, 8. And I believe gives him a safe jump as well, right? Very standard DP fare. Yeah, plus 44. Though, the only other notable thing about Wilnas' DP is that it is a combo tool. He can't start combos with it, but he can use it in combos, certainly, right? Bonk. Light DP here, for example, or like a very common, you know, like the camera Oki setup of Wilnas is like light DP, medium DP, and then you do your shit from there. Heavy DP can be used in his, what to my knowledge is his optimal. His heavy DP does feature, right, because it launches them up and you have enough time to catch them with a super. Just in general, very, very big bonks coming out from that DP. 2-2. This is a low swipe, right? Light version is 21 frames, low, safe on block. Believe always, like even if it's point blank, right? This, yeah, it's -2, right? You can also hit a little meaty with it. That's not the optimal anymore. Oh, interesting. I would love to figure out a combo that does even fucking more damage on Wilnas. That'd be great. Ending with 3 LDPs in corner is funny, not good, but it's funny to do to people. Yeah. I'll be very interested to hear what the new one is, because I mean, this is 11 to like what? I wonder how much of an improvement the optimal is, because he's doing 11,000. That was like on a non-counter hit close H, right? Motherfucker did 11,000 damage. Yeah, it was, right? Yeah, this is 11,200 damage on a non-counter hit close H. What do you mean this is not the optimal anymore? Okay, cool, good to know.
Remember your training.
What were we this one, safe on block, light, low swipe. Not a ton of reward on this, really. I mean, he's plus 26. Oh, I forgot to fucking talk about the step dash. Yeah. Wilnas has this 25 frame step dash, right? He can cancel it early into any of his dashing normals, but otherwise he's stuck with it the whole time, right? So if he tries to dash to close space, he is just stuck in this 25 frame animation. It can be a little awkward for him. But, you know, something like this, being plus 26, means that Wilnas can dash in and be +1. Now, +1, for a guy like Wilnas, not the most useful thing, because if I'm +1 here, and I close L, and Gran close Ls, Gran wins, right? But, you know, this is not the ideal situation here. But in general, you do have to, if you're trying to step dash for Oki, you have to make sure you actually have time to fit in that 25 frame animation, right? 2-2H, close M, right? 2-1-4H, 2H, delay RS. Okay. Close M, 2-1-4H, 2H, delay RS, close H, that. There's not less damage? Maybe it's less damage? Aren't you lying to me?
If I were to fall here, it would
If I were to fall here. Maybe if we did the full with the double close H. Yes, isn't this less damage? If I did the full one with the double counter hit close H, it might be more. No, it's more? I mean, it wasn't there. It literally just was less there. Do you know the safe jump, sir? I thought Wilnas wanted safe jabs more than safe jumps. Close H, bonk. That's more. Yeah, it's more when you get the double close H, I think. Because it's probably smarter about how it spends the scaling, now that I think about it. Yeah, that is more than if I did the other way with the double close H, right? That's 11.6. If you did this instead, I think that is less. Oh? No, it's more. Wait, no, I'm just lied to. I'm lied to. That's 11.640. Right? The 6 dragons. Yeah. Wait, are you sure? Are you sure? It is just more damage to do the thing that I was doing. Or am I not doing the combo you said? 2-2H, close M, 2-1-4H, 2H, delay RS. Nah, that's more, but it's harder. Why, are you talking about... The combo you sent does less damage than the one that I just did, yes? Is that what you're saying? Because I said it's the optimal, you said it's not the optimal anymore, but I think it still is. Right? I thought you did close M. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. This, I found that I was doing that shit on day one. I want to see how hard Wilnas could hit. And the answer is pretty fucking hard. But I see what you mean. I mean, this one could be a little easier, right? I could see that. This is probably... Honestly, yeah, I don't even know. The hardest part of this to me is doing the super after I DP them, so it works out. Anyway, 2-2M. So we can talk about his 5U now, because I haven't talked about that yet. 2-2M, this is a low-hitting plus on block, actually. Plus on block special, right? It's +2 by default, which is normally fine unless it's in the corner. If you're in the corner like this, and I'm +2, if I hit any button at all, including 2L, my fastest button, and grand throws, I will lose, because me being +2, my 2L here is essentially 4 frames, throw is 4 frames, and throw will beat any normal that it ever interacts with, right? You get no escapes. So it can be a bit of a problem here. In the mid-screen, even if I do it right in Grand's face, I'm outside of throw range, so that is no longer a problem. 2L will frame trap everything else Grand can do besides like DP or super or something, right? But yeah, you can also meaty this, +3. It can also be +4 if you really hit him at the tip. +3, +4. There you go. Yeah, you can see 33rd active frame, right? So this is pretty slow, right? 32 frames. It is heavily reactable as far as at least, you know, seeing it and blocking or DPing it. Again, another thing about Wilnas, where if you just see him do that, you can just go boop, right? It makes your life a lot easier a lot of the time. Very hard to fight this character without a meterless DP. It's some kind of bullying to fight this character without a meterless DP, right? But this also works, first off, notably, this is a fucking combo start on hit, right? So while it is slow and stuff like that, it is very bad to actually get hit by this. You take 6k in the mid-screen like that, and you can take even more if you get hit by it in the corner. Even more if it counter hits you, things like this. And it pairs with this, right, which is Wilnas' 5U, which is a 26 frame overhead that he can also combo off of, right? Even outside of a counter hit, you can go like boom. Actually, can he get close H off of this normally? No, I think he needs the counter hit for that. How plus does this leave him? +7, yeah. So he basically just gets close L or far L, depending, right? So again, similar thing. You can these do have somewhat similar startup animations, right? My reaction times take a bit of a hit and standing right next to a walking nuclear bomb, not gonna lie. Very real, fair, true, etc. But yeah, they have similar looking startups where, like, you know, he kind of does do this little rear back from like his top left shoulder for both of them. But you know, the main thing you can do is if you see Wilnas starting anything that looks like this, again, you can just meterless DP. If you don't have one of those, then you can just try to interrupt him with a button. You usually will have enough time, even out of a lot of his cancels and stuff like that, but it gets a lot harder, right? But yeah, this is an overhead, right? Boop. This is a low. Wilnas' overhead, notably, is throw punishable on block, right? It's -4 and he's in throw range. Unless he spaces it. If he spaces it, it's still -4, right? If I go, like, out here, it's still -4, not in throw range anymore, right? So it becomes a safe combo starting overhead, which is very nice. It is also a little faster, well, a lot faster than the low, right? The low is 31 frame startup at best. The overhead is 26 frame startup at best. So 5 frames is a very big difference. Meterless DP or outrange him? I mean, if, yeah, it is a bit of a funny answer to say, how do I not get hit by Wilnas' 50-50 when he does it? The answer of be on the other side of the screen. It's not wrong, but it's not counterplay to the 50-50, right? It's just avoiding the situation. For any situation in the video game, you can always just not be in it. That is correct. One of the best ways to not lose the game in a bad situation is just to choose to not be in that situation. This is very real and true advice. But yeah, so 2-2M is part of this like 50-50, right? And he does have, I mean, I say, okay, so Wilnas has this like camera Oki setup right here, right? Where he sends you, oh, I guess you just do, if you're doing it like that, you might just do this, right? He sends you off screen, and he does 5U, or he does 2-2M, right? And this is, you know, you can't really see what Wilnas is doing. One notable thing about this is if I do this, I think I did special. Yes. You can see right there, right? Up where Wilnas' skill icon's there. 5U is a normal, 2-2M is a special move, right? If I do 2-2M, then you do see the special icon flash. And I counted this with Retro on Saturday. You have 19 frames to notice this, right? 19 frames from when that skill icon flashes to your toes getting taken out from under you, right? So we were talking about mental stack in the situation, right? We were talking about mental stack in the corner situation. This is a very small mental, like there's no mental stack here. You're flying in the air and you're just looking at the skill icon, right? If we assume that the base level is just, is he gonna 5U or is he gonna 2-2M, right? In that case, it really is, 19 frames should be relatively easily reactable. When it's the only thing you're looking out for, like this is as close as you might get to like a human benchmark test, you know, click the button when the light turns green. So this can be quite easily reactable. There is a couple of bits of spice that you can put in there for sure, which is part of what we want to lab before Curry Cup gets started, but just, you know, something to note, right? It's better to do 2U as a low in 50-50 since you can special cancel into 2-1-4H or 2-3-6L if that's on cooldown. It's also less noticeable. Right. But yeah, so this aspect of the 50-50 does have its counterplay, but there are ways you can get around it, right? 2-2H is a combo tool. Mostly it can also be a poke, for sure. It can also be a poke. This is always safe on block as long as you're not in the corner. It's -4 here, but even point blank like this, once again, it pushes you outside of throw range, right? So it's only in the corner that you're actually in throw range and throw punishable at -4 right there. So it can just be a nice quick, you know, toe check like that. And you can't even, you can space it out to make it like -2 at best. And you will get a combo
very good
if
odds that
this
this
hits.
person
So that's, you know,
incredibly
big nice
smart
for
and
Mr. Wilnas there. But yeah, just another one of those low checks, and you know, a staple. All of Wilnas' best combos are the ones where he starts by taking your toes out from under you like that. Yo, Vane, thanks for the 4 months, man. I got an ad jump scare midstream. Yeah. It's still very surprising Wilnas has no armor moves. Fucking thank God, honestly. And then finally, the U version here. This can be a nice combo ender. It just does a clean 3K, right? So it's a do they know 50-50, not a true 50-50. There's a little bit more nuance to that camera Oki situation. Namely, you can just hit him like the timing gets more annoying. You can just hit them with Wilnas' other lows on the way down. They still won't see you starting those up. You can time them so that it hits in the same frame as the overhead, and then suddenly it means that not just because you saw the skill icon, not seeing the skill icon flash doesn't necessarily mean it's an overhead, right? So then it kind of decouples that and adds a lot more mental stack to that whole situation. But if you just do this, then yes, it is a bit of a, not a knowledge check. Well, it can be a knowledge check if they don't know to look at the skill icon, then it is a true 50-50. But if it's not, then yeah, it's more of a somewhat difficult reaction check instead of real mix, right? Granblue's a game that does not rely on armor on big bodies besides him. So true. Yeah, 2-2U is a combo ender. It can be, anyway. It's a nice 3K, right? Which is a very solid chunk for just a single guy. Good luck in Curry Cup. I'm in a weird, windy day. My power flickered. Don't want to risk it. Dude, my power did not flicker, but it is so... I can hear my wind. I can hear the wind. My wind. Yeah, I am Grimnir. I can hear the wind outside my shit right now. It's so loud. It's so goddamn loud, right? I think the armor might be because the gacha unit performs a counter when hit, but yeah, he doesn't need it. Interesting. Give Wilnas a parry on top of his... Yeah, make his UDP a parry. That sounds like a great idea. The streamer is Brick. It's me. Canadian Apocalypse? It might be happening. It might be. The world... If I get either raptured or eaten by a demon on stream, then you know where I'm going. On the bright side. The Grimnir is streamer. That's me. Alright. 2-2U. Combo ender, but also, just honestly, a nice quick load check, right? 14 frame startup, and, you know, with the U-skill reaction and all of this, it's more like a 24 frame reaction check, so it's a little risky to just throw this out like that, but, you know, quick enough that you can get away with it every now and then in neutral, and if they commit to anything, this is really good at just cashing them out, hitting for that 3K, right? It's nice on defense for Wilnas as well, if someone is kind of standing out trying to space you out here. This is a real nice quick, again, toe check, leaves him plus 30, or plus 28. No safe jump, right? But, you know, actual honest-to-God step dash Oki. And also, you know, if the step dash Oki is real, that also means you can do shit like that, right? You can hold the guard button and hit his 5U, and it's real, which means a 2-2M could be real. Again, all reaction checks, but when Wilnas is not doing that camera Oki setup, the high-low is basically just there as very threatening mental stack, right? It's the kind of thing that, like, you really gotta be looking out for it because you die if you get hit by it, and that could let him get away with some other stuff, right? It's plus on spot dodge as well. Yeah, actually, that's a good point for maybe all of them. For a lot of them, spot dodging these is very often not a great idea, right? The way spot dodge works with stuff like this is it has 29 frames of invincibility, so you can spot dodge really early and just have, like, you know, if this move has 4 active frames or whatever, you can just have those 4 active frames be frame 24, 20, or 26, 27, 28, and 29 of your spot dodge invul, and then you'll be incredibly plus, right? Like if you spot dodge something really early on like that, yeah, then Wilnas will be -7. But a lot of the times, if you're reaction spot dodging this shit, it is going to be Wilnas eating your butt for it. Kind of similar with this, right? This one's even quicker and has less overall frames, right? So it can be even harder to actually get a plus spot dodge here if you're Grand. And same thing on this fella as well. In general, this is quite nice into people trying to dodge it. The light one, I'm actually not sure. I think the light one is a little, yeah, it's a little slower in general on startup and recovery and all of that. But you can still be in big trouble, certainly. Knee. Wilnas is stand-in. Wilnas eating my what? Don't worry about it. You're probably fine. You'll probably enjoy it. Wilnas is kind of stand-in for 6XL, obviously. Also, just 2-2 is my favorite no more footsies button. Yeah. Stand in for 6XL, but also just his neutral skip, his lariat, whatever you want to call it, right? Light knee is actually quite nice. You know, not the slowest thing in the world, though certainly as you get further away, 23 frames becomes very reactable. Count up. Are we at 6? 7? This is the, like, 7th thing we've talked about on Wilnas that is significantly easier to deal with if you can DP it on reaction, right? 22 frame reaction check there to DP light knee is not that hard. Even 20 here. Up close like this, if it's like 16 or something, then you're probably not gonna get that. But in a lot of cases, this knee can be reaction DP'd, which is quite nice. It is safe on block, this light knee, right? Never throw punishable, I believe, even in the corner. Yes, yeah, never throw punishable. And on hit, it's quite nice for Wilnas because it kind of forces you into this air tech, so you can't like back tech and shit like that. I'm unsubbing, worth it for the funniest joke of the century. It leaves Wilnas plus 29, which is, again, that kind of sweet spot, right? Where he can go in for step dash and actually be plus enough to get something off of it. He can try to, like, steal a turn with that right there. And he can also try and haha funny you. The 5U, notably, has 4 active frames. So the first active frame is frame 26. Second one is 27. Third one is 28. Fourth one is 29. So you actually can just, if you're plus 29 here, you can just hit 5U and it'll tend to hit. I think you have to hold the guard button for it? Yeah. If you hold the guard button, this hits on the very last frame if you do it immediately. There can be problems with spacing here, but you know. So you can get the overhead to hit meaty, you can 2-2M. Again, all of this are reaction checks, but you know, if the threat of that is available, then you can just like dash in and throw them or something like that too, if they're too fixated on, you know, the high-low, which again, they kind of will be because it's kind of terrifying to get hit even in the mid-screen by Wilnas's bullshit here, right? Sadly, spot dodge beats knee. Yeah, reaction spot dodging this one, I believe, because it's got, yeah, 25.
Stay on your toes.
How many active frames does this shit have, actually? 5, yeah. So if you spot dodge this, even as long as you spot dodge in like 22 frames, you'll beat this, right? I believe EX is a little bit harder to do that too, right? EX is a little bit harder to do that too, just because it has less recovery to it. But yeah, light knee, I mean, this is more so, honestly, this is less of a, like this one, less of a tool to be used in neutral and more of just, if you don't want to cash out for the damage to kill, it'll do less damage than Hadron, but you can't just go far L into knee, for example, and then set yourself up into this situation and go from there, right? Which is a good time. Good times had by all. Medium knee, this one is very, like, it's quite slow, right? This one is significantly easier to do something on reaction to, right? If you have good reactions, grabbing knee works. That's true. Though again, I would say even at this point, that's it's an 18 frame reaction check, which is doable. But you know, this situation right here is like the second highest mental stack situation in the video game. This is the highest, right? This is where there's the most possible options. Even an 18 frame check from there is hard. This is a 16 frame one. I don't think you're doing this. Again, why it's significantly easier to just fucking spot dodge or DP it on reaction, right? But if you do grab it, it'll work pretty well for you. Medium knee, significantly easier to react to, right? 25 frames there, even from up close, 21s. This thing is always reactable. You can't really concoct a situation where you can't reaction DP this thing reasonably. But it's super high reward for not being an EX special, right? He gets all sorts of nonsense off of this. If it counter hits, he gets even more. Obviously, you can go into like Hadron nonsense here too for even more damage. Just like a safe jump like this if he wants, right? And this also does just combo off of his heavies like that. or any of his counter hit mediums, right? So again, can be a nice way for Wilnas to just like convert a stray hit into a lot of damage. H-Knee is, oh, this one's also safe, but minus on block, right? -4? Also -4, yeah. Also -4, also never throw punishable, but always minus. H-Knee is the one that's plus on block. I think always +4. You can't really meaty with this, right? I mean, I guess maybe you could. Maybe you could find a way to do it if you, like, whiffed the first part of it on, like, a crouching opponent or something. It does have 5 active frames. But, like, in, you know, normal... Yeah, there you go. In normal play, you're not really going to find a way to meaty with this. But, yeah, this is the closest thing Wilnas has to a 6XL, right? 214M, 623L, 2M, 236U, close H, 214M dash close L is a safe jab set. So basically the point is ending in knee into the dash like that. Like, can I just do that? Can I just go bonk, bonk? +7. Oh, +8. There you go. Yeah. Just, oh, that's on counter hit though. What about regular hit? Like, is it just this into this? Is the combo theory? Oh, I cross him up. That's horrible news. No, okay, it's height dependent, right? So it's specifically off of, yeah, it's height dependent. I see. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This. +5. That's not the right kind of, that's not plus enough. That's not the kind of safe jab setups we're looking for. Maybe I fucked it up though. It is highly possible that I just fucked it up. There you go, yeah, +8, perfect. Yeah, +8's the magic number on this guy, right? That's when you get the close cell that can save jab DPs. Amazing, good to know. Anyway, you did it too slow, yeah. H-Knee is Wilnas' 6XL, right? Basically, it's a fast plus on block button. Also a combo tool in the corner, right? Gives him the big homages and all of that. Amazing. U-Knee is kind of funny. It's just, you know, again, Wilnas, if we do the corner, who can corner to corner, Wilnas does it very easily. He just does that. I think this does also, this left him at a really good space. I think this leaves him in good spacing for, like, Hadron bullying, if from this angle. He has, like, a really good medium Hadron range. I don't know if light Hadron hits from this exact range. No, yeah, it's medium. Can Wilnas one-touch anyone? I mean, if you want the character that can one-touch people, it's Vasaraga. Just, like, the single, like, well, technically, Vikala has an infinite, so she's the highest. She can one-touch the whole cast. If you know, if you can walk through a wall by quantum tunneling, then Vikala can one-touch the cast. And after that, Vasaraga is the highest damage character, I believe. He can...
Stay on your toes.
Almost everyone can one-touch, like, Smart Seox. Right? We have a new Smart Seox is the lowest state. He's 12,000 health, right? Wilnas can almost do that on 3 BP. He can one-touch a lot of characters. Oh, I guess if you're talking about no BP, then yeah. Yeah. Meterless, by the way, indeed. Smart Wind Install Sandy. I don't think Wind Install Sandy has a little bit more health than Seox and Abel, right? I don't think he's quite... He takes the most damage, but he still has 16,000 health, right? Because I think his effective HP is still a little higher than theirs. I think it's like 14,000 and something, but I could be wrong on that math. You'll get the prettiest damage numbers on Wind Sandy, but as far as killing him, I think it's easier to kill Seox and Abel. Still, very slightly. If I recall. It was close. I did the math at one point. I might have been forgetting which way the math swung. But yeah, that's all Wilnas' skills and shit like that. I want to do some labbing. I want to do namely on a couple of things. One, just, yeah, like safe jump or safe jab routes mostly on this guy. And also, camera Oki. I want to see how I can actually get the 2M and 2U to hit meaty. Is there any way to make the timing on that stuff easier, or is it just really fucking annoying manual timing? And if it is, how do we do that, right? If it is, what cues can we find for ourselves to figure that shit out, right? Nerf Vikala, it's true. With close M. Okay. Like, in which case, let's get started. Is it better to do that, or is it better to do like the close M, medium? Like, does that matter? Is it just more damage? Or are you more or less plus off of one of those? But if I go knee, 1, 2, 3, I am plus 31. If I do close M light DP, close M medium DP, I am plus 31. Do 623L first. Is it because it's more damage, or is it because it's different in some way? It seems to be the same plus frames. Is it just a damage optimization? I don't like that it's sometimes plus 30. More damage? Gotcha. I don't like that it's sometimes plus 30. I assume if I just do everything as fast as I can, then I'll get plus 31, right? Yeah, okay. It is more damage, though. You're right. Ooh, why does that not... What the hell? What is that? Why does that not... Is that because I delayed... Did I delay light DP or something? It's a little unstable. This, I feel like there's a couple more ways for that light DP setup to go wrong. Melon bread enthusiast, thank you for the follow, big guy. It is more damage, but it feels like a slightly more unstable. And if the timing on this is going to be very specific, then I wouldn't want to be like 1 frame more or less or something like that. Is one of my first ranked best of 3 back? Am I back now? Or what do you mean by this? Red Narus. Okay. Anyway, so we're plus 31, right? We're plus 31. This thing has... Yeah, this shit's kind of annoying too, right? To actually get this to hit. It's got buffs to S3, excited on my progress. Yeah, man. It's a big milestone. Like, getting out of A rank is the first rank where you can just, like, a lot of people think just get stuck forever, I think, because you can demote out of S back to A, right? So it's nice to be able to break through that barrier and actually make progress even when the game can send you back down. Not played ranked in months, come back and just beat a Wilnas. Oh, gotcha. I'm C1 now. Nice. Right on. Because this, okay. Again, first active frame, 26. 27, second. 28, third. 29, fourth. And if I hold the guard button, then it becomes 30. Still not quite good enough, right? Like, if I get this plus 31, and I just hold the guard button 5U, it'll whiff. Yeah. It's a little annoying. Maybe I do want the plus 30 then. How do I get plus 30 consistently? Because plus 30 would actually be kind of nice. Maybe I can guard button close M here? Like, if I guard button this close M, then I do it, I get plus 30. Ooh, yeah. Okay. There's plus... Okay, I think that's... Like, now if I hold guard button and do that... Ah! What? Red Narus. It's plus 30. I'll leave at S4 so I have to take a break and learn other characters. That's how I best learn. Yeah, and whatever's the most fun for you is the correct way to go about it, right? It's still plus 30? Plus 30. Okay, so why is that missing? Am I doing my math wrong? Plus 30. First active frame is 26, right? Yeah. Second one is 27. Third one is 28. Fourth one is 29. If you hold the guard button, it delays the whole thing. So you can basically think of it as the last one should be 30, right? Some people I know still think Wilnas is a bit too much for the game. But for me, he's average outside of his damage. I mean, it's pretty important. It's a pretty important note for sure, right? If he's average outside of his damage, it probably means he's pretty good, right? It's like if he's average outside of his main strength, then that's pretty good. The dirtiest thing he has to me is the slightly off-screen high-low mix of the other specific combo. Yeah. What is this? Marissa in 6 if she was good. If like, because you know, at the end of the day, if the risk reward of the character in different situations is good, then he's good, and damage is one of the really big parts of that, right? Try whiff close M block button. Try whiff close M block button a bit inconsistent, at least for me. But if I whiff close M, is it not like what? I'm plus 11. Is the overhead not just mashable? Just whiff close M? What do you mean? What do you mean just whiff close M? Grant is average outside of his frame data? Yeah. What do you mean just whiff close M? Like after the DP? Or... Because like if I whiff close M here, then I'm not plus enough to once they're in the air? What do you mean? This? Like what I just did right there? Plus 12 isn't good, no. Isn't this like bad? Can I cancel like a whiffed close M into 5U? I can't, right? It's to help you time it? It doesn't help me, it kills the mix though, no? Can't you just fuzzy match this shit now or something? How does that help me? Doesn't that just make it not real anymore? Plus 12 isn't enough time to fucking overhead a guy. What are you doing? No? Am I misunderstanding you somehow? I feel like that's not right at all, right?
Eager to learn.
I assume you can whiff 5M into 2M? try it? I'm trying it right now. What do you mean? 1, 2, 3, whiff close M. I'm plus 10. No? Is that not trying it? Is that not... What do you mean? I need you to explain yourself in like a longer sentence, Micropenne. Is close M whiff to buffer? Like, this will make 2U hits. I get you. I get what you mean. This will make 2U hit perfectly. Are you talking about the lows? I'm talking about the overhead. I want to time the overhead.
Stay on your toes.
If you're saying to have 2U hit meaty, then I agree. That's good. Yes, that is very helpful. Right? I'm talking about how do I time the overhead. I think I know where our disconnect is. Yeah. If you're talking about doing this close M 2U, then yes, I agree. That's really good. That's good shit. Right? Which is something that I was curious about. I did want to know how I can make the lows hit meaty. Or if there's a way to manually time that shit, and there is, which is great. That's not what I'm talking about, though. I also... timing the overhead itself is confusing me a little bit, right? Because I would think that holding the guard button here should just do it, but it doesn't seem to. Right? Like... and you can't just delay it. So I just manually time the overhead? Yeah, I guess you just can put a very slight delay in there, and then it works. I'm really surprised the guard button doesn't work here. It feels... What am I missing with the math here? 25 startup frames. First active frame 26. 4 active frames. Second active frame 27. Third active frame 28. Fourth active frame 29. If you guard button it, it delays it by 1 frame, so all that shit gets shifted over 1, so it should be 30, right? So if I'm like if I do this, I'm plus 30. Yeah. If I guard button this first close M, and then I do it, then I'm plus 30. Why doesn't that work? Does the guard button delay not work and stuff like that? Overhead is last active in the 29th frame, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But can't you then hold the guard button to make it come out 1 frame later, and then it works out? Or is that not... does the guard button delay not work in certain situations? Does it only work off like a cancel or something? Maybe can't guard button 5U? You might be... I mean, yeah, the math tells me that it should work, so if it's not, I must just be fucking it up, I suppose. I guess you have quite a lot of time, to be fair, right? You have... It's manually timed, but it's a very generous manual timing window, right? You have like 9 frames where it's real, where like you're not... Obviously, you want to do it a little earlier so they can't see it, but like the time where you do it so late that they can match it is like... You have to be real late on it. So I guess it's not so bad. Okay. So, this is what we do, right? Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, bonk. We 5U, or we whiff close end. Right? And then we 2U. Ah, okay.
Nice and easy.
Would I rather 2U or 2M? Do we deduce anything off of how minus you are when you whiff after the guard button method? We could try to work backward on the math. That's true. We could try. Hold on. So we should be plus 30. Okay. Seems consistent if I guard button this. Minus 21? Yeah. I'm missing my last active frame, right? Make sure to check in on Curry Cup and Disc. It's still an hour away, right? Curry Cup announcements. Yeah. Sign-ups. Check-in has started. Oh, word. There we go.
Remember your training.
All right, cool. Good reminder. Practice in an hour, but check-in is now? Yeah, gotcha. I see some Wilnas' whiff close out into the overhead, but I don't even know if it works. We can see the math on it, but let's see. Like if you close L plus 16, that's not real. I don't think so. I mean, you could just bank on the like if you know they're doing this, you can just fuzzy match that shit. I think you just fuzzy like you block low and then you fuzzy match. Manually timing it's not so bad, but yeah, I think it is just you just can't guard button it, right? Like seeing that I'm minus 20 there, but yeah, if I did the guard button method, I should be minus 21. Yes, yeah, right. So I'm just it's the frame. Like, we're going through all 21 of our recovery frames after they land, right? So, as expected, it's making it so The 29th frame is when the 4th active frame is happening. They're active on the 30th frame, and then I go through all 21 of my recovery frames. So what we can tell from doing that, from backwards calculating the math, is that, yeah, the guard button delay, for some reason or other, is not working here. But it's not so bad. The manual timing is really not too hard on it. It's a very, very generous window, right? But yeah, would I not rather 2M here? Does it not work? Maybe if I, like, whiff close M 2M? That should work, right? And I could still get... I can get, like, a better starter this way, right? Yeah, because I can't get that anyway, so I'm always going for me. What do I do when I get this hit, actually? But yeah, is 2M not better for combo limit? I guess we can just go back into the fucking same shit again. You get knee. You don't get this. You don't get that off the 2. Oh, maybe off meaty 2U, though. Hold on, I should actually check off the... Because it is going to be a little meatier. I should check that for both of them. Bonk, bonk. It's also just good practice doing it. Oh, wait a second. Maybe that's the problem, is that the fucking auto time just doesn't work for this shit. That might be the problem, right? Yeah, oh, this doesn't. Oh, right, wait, okay, that makes sense. How plus are we again? Seems a little strange. 1, 2, 3. Plus 31, yeah, that's where it should be. 1, wait. Wait. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, bonk. That is still plus 31. Okay, so when I close M, then I can just do the math actually. If I whiff a close M, wait, close M is a 19 frame animation, so I'll go from plus 31 to, wait, total frame's 19. That's not right, is it? Really? Oh, I guess so. So I'll be plus 15.
Eager to learn.
If I do it right away, I'll be plus 15. See, you might be the reason for the influx of new blood. Oh, well. Hello there. Yeah, I've been wanting to join some tournaments lately. Curry Cup consistent, happening on Mondays and Tuesdays are the days that I like actually play Grand Blue, so it works out, man. I look forward to getting my my shit rocked in your brackets, Mr. Curry. Why was I plus 10 earlier? You picked the meanest one? You know, trial by fire, right? Plus 12, yeah. Wait, why is that? Am I just doing it super late? 1, 2... Why is that only plus 12? Also, why is that, like, just whiffing consistently now? That's kind of unfortunate. Maybe I'm delaying the light DP? Yeah. Plus 12. Am I stupid? Oh, I'm bad at math. Of course, yeah, no. What the fuck? I did 31 minus 19 in my head, and I got 15. Why? Why?
Remember your training.
What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, no, it's obviously, yes, 12, okay. So with plus 12, 2M is just not enough. Yeah, you would have to... Curry Cup is killers? Yeah, nothing is scarier than basic math, you know? I see, I'm just stupid. Because again, for 2M, frame 8 is the first active frame, right? Frame 9 is the second one, frame 10 is the last one. So even if we, like, guard buttoned, we'd have to do double guard button, I think, right? We'd have to, like, guard button this, and so that'll make us plus 30, right? Yes. And then if we did that, and guard button the whip close M, then we'd get the meaty. Yeah, okay. So you can just double guard button it? Is that worth doing, though? Like, what is the difference? Do I get a different... I don't think I get a different combo, and this is just more damage and easier, and more consistent, and harder to fuck up, right? Like this, I get that, this, I guess. Oh, no, yeah, this is way better. This gives me close H after. Oh, never mind. Counter at 2, you can give you 2-2H as well. Right. No, and this also gives me this... This gives me fucking close H after this, because he's airborne. Yeah, I mean, so if I want to cash out on damage, this is way better. And if we want to just reset into the same situation again, then it's the same combo, but just a little bit more damage because it started with it, right? Though notably, if they're airborne here, is this going to fuck me? Not really, no. Yeah, still plus 31. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. So 2U is way better. Yeah, because you can get this after, whereas if I do... that, because they're not airborne, I don't get it. Yeah. So go 2U, bonk, this. And I guess if we want to just get... If we want to go for damage off of this, if we want to kill someone, I guess... Do we close H again there? 2U is the low to use? Yeah. I have just basically accidentally back-calculated that for myself. If I delay... okay. If I delay my Raging Strike, then it works out. Gotcha. So you can go bonk, bonk, close H, delayed raging strike, this, and then kill him. So I think that is probably the easiest way to cash out damage there. I don't think we can do something much better. I mean, maybe, yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, gotcha. Raging strike is the best thing to do there. And then if we don't want to cash out damage, then, and if we're worried about fucking up the delay on the raging strike, by the way, we can just go into it right away. Or no, I guess if I'm worried, you can kind of tell when you delay a raging strike, you can tell if you did it right or not from like the freeze frame. So if I didn't, I can always just do that, I guess. Just eject, right? It'll be slightly less damage, but better than dropping the combo entirely. Okay, cool. And then if we want to just reset into the same situation, we can just reset into the same situation. Right. Close end to you. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Good to know. So there is a real 50-50. It just doesn't involve this guy. Poor fella. Poor fella. Poor fella. He's got some pretty good reward too. I mean, you know, you got some good damage off of this, right? It's not so bad. I don't think I can do that though. It is worse than 2U damage though, I will say. Yeah, it is less damage to get off 2U. Yeah, poor 2-2M. He'll have his moments. He's still not. Maybe he can still be nice as like a poke from long range or something like that. But you know, and then I guess the only other thing that I wanted to do before we maybe can play a couple of sets to warm up here is so, you know, we focused a lot on the corner, but I mean, figuring out just how to play Wilnas in the range of his buttons and stuff like that is just going to take some time, right? Like, when to stick things out, shit like that. Presumably, I should be doing a lot of poking with 2U. I mean, it is my longest range button, right? Followed by probably far M. That's like the safest thing I can do. Again, as far as confirms, any heavies go into this guy, which is, you know, pretty good. That's one thing to talk about. What the fuck do we do off of this? I know we had, what was it? That into medium knee again, right? This, that, this, and then close H, medium knee, dash, and you're +8. So that's good. That's your safe jab setup. Can you do? I guess, yeah. I guess you're +33 off of this if you don't do that, right? Like if you just go knee, light DP, 2M, bonk. Right, into this, that. I guess you could just also do some shit. Oh, what? You're 2+? Wait, what the fuck? How plus are you off of that shit? 33, I guess, based on the fact you're +8 after the dash. +33, yeah. Wait, this isn't... That should work. What? Why isn't that? First active frame, 31. It's got 3 active frames. 32, 33. How interesting that that doesn't... How did that not work? How did that not work, actually? I'm a little... Again, a lot of off by 1 errors on the frame math here. Maybe it was slightly higher up. How strange. I mean, regardless, you can probably guard button it, and then everything will work out. But surprised that it's necessary at all. Yeah, there you go. So you could try to do some fake shit like that too. If like again, if you establish that like every time you do this, it's like, oh, you know, I'm doing bonk bonk bonk, right, and then I'm doing this, and then I'm walking up and safe jabbing your shit, right? Then, you know, if you establish that well enough, then I guess you could try to switch it up every now and then and do some fake shit, right? Whether it's, I mean, mostly just the 50-50, probably. I don't think it will be really worth it to do 6-6H, because, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you can be plus, but you're already getting a lot of plus frames off the close L, so it doesn't really matter, and it's leaving you in a better position afterwards. So it probably is just you could maybe try and sneak in a fake little 50-50 there as like, haha, I gotcha.
Remember your training.
Yeah, or like even throws or stuff like that. Gotcha. And then you also get this medium knee off of, I think because the last active frame is hitting at the last recovery frame instead of the first frame after they recover. Oh, I guess you're right. Yes. You have to be one, like, +32 will be part the same way we were just talking about how if you're +6, you get on the 7th frame. Yeah. Right.
Remember your training.
We need to be if we're +33, we're hitting on the 40. No, it's the other way. It's not that we're hitting on the last recovery frame. It's that we're 2+. +32 will be perfect, right? Because +32 means we would hit on the 33rd frame, which is the last frame of the 2-2M, right? That's where it is. We're 1 frame 2+. +32 will be perfect. That's why when we guard button it works out. Yeah. Don't ignore me. I'm a little silly guy. Yeah, we also get this off counter hit mediums. We get it off counter hit 2M. Whoa, we do. Oh, that's good to know because I feel like that's more common probably than counter hit far M. We do still get that shit off of it. If I'm not gonna do that setup, if I want to do it meterless, I probably do just do this, right? Like I don't know if there's I can't really knee off of that, right? I guess we could do something like that, but I'm not so sure how enamored I am with it. The problem with this is, like, we don't really... It kind of sends them too far away, right? Like, what if I want some Oki off of this shit? Well, we could do that, right? Or 6XM. Ooh! Plus 32, huh? Then we're plus 7 here. Not quite good enough, and not in close L range. Almost like a meterless save jab setup, actually. Makes me curious if there's a way to get that, if there's like a way to slightly change that to get it to work. Huh. Bonk, bonk, bonk. What if we did this, that, far M? Plus 5, it's less. Yeah. Plus 26. Because, I mean, obviously, for damage, boo, you hate drop. It's great. But it just sends them a little too far away. I guess from... I don't know if anyway you're level loose to this, we can end with M knee. You can dash under to try and catch them if they're not a guard button. It's the kind of thing you could try to sneak in. I mean, this is nice because it also forces the air tech, right? They can't back tech to get more distance. Plus 29, I mean, 2-2M will hit from here. I don't think that 5U will is the problem. I think it's a little too far out. Yeah. Even if I delayed it, I was too early there, but I think that it's too far away, right? Yeah, even like a slight step forward. Counter it, 2-1-4M gives you close H. Yeah, but I'm more so talking like, think about if I got, you know, this or something. Oh, no, actually, it's a good point. I was trying with counter hit. These are completely different routes. Hold up, I'm a fool. Yeah, we would just do that, and we'd be plus 30. Yeah, I was doing it counter hit. I didn't realize. It changes the kind of... You can't even get, like, that off of it normally. I see. You can't get, like, far M here after either, yeah. So it basically really is just... You either do Hadron, right, or you do that. I don't think we can't get, like, a knee here ever, right? Not even this one? No. Only if they're really close to the corner, I suppose. Sure. Local bracket tonight. I'll probably be back once I go 0-2. Word. You prefer to have a flow chart or be more reactive? Both. You need to have a flow chart, but it should be modified as you see what your opponent does. I know it's a cop-out answer, but like, I like both. It's easier to flow chart for sure, but you know, one cannot exist without the other if you're trying to actually like play well. Just confirm everything mid-screen 236U. Put them in the corner. Yeah. I'm saying like. You know, if we don't have the meter, or if we just want a meterless option for some reason. How do you develop one then? You entering a tournament today? Yeah, in 45 minutes. How do you develop a flowchart? Developing a flowchart is basically just figuring out, I mean, stuff like this, right? What are my characters' good tools, right? What ranges are they effective at? Use them at those ranges. If I had to really simplify it, right? Far M is a good button. Hit far M at the ranges is good. What do I get off of far M? I mean, if it counter hits, I get medium knee. If it doesn't, then I probably just fucking do some shit like this or something. And I can go into that. Right? What are my good options in the corner? My good options are I can like Hadron, or I can try to like sneak in a 50-50 or something, or I can try to like counter poke with that, and then you just, you know, you identify your good options, you identify when they're good, and then you just rotate them. If there's a situation where more than one of them is good, you just rotate them in those, right? Learn combo, learn Oki, do combo, use Oki. Yes. That's an even simpler, more caveman-like way to describe that. Okay, cool. Anyway, medium knee, I guess I am probably just doing that, right? It's not the worst. If we want to chase them and stay close. Or again, if you want damage, you just boop. What else? Oh, is there? Oh, I do want to know. Is there a way to make this like more? I think this is. I think from this, that's like a range problem, right? Like if I'm like 2Uing something over here, I think this actually gets to be, yeah, pretty consistent, right? Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. It's the fact that they're so close to me here. You do want them to be a little further out, right? To get to the close age. Oh yeah, this actually is going to be pretty common. So what do I do about that? Yeah, this is annoying. Like they might be right in your ass like this, and you get the Hadron. I know close L will make this hit
get grabbed
very consistently, right? Like if you just close L them, it just kind of works. Yo, Glord, by the way. I hope you're okay. The name sounds like a man dying, a man drowning, a man choking to death. But, you know, it's also fun to say. So. Ooh, yeah, how do you make... This is an important one, right? This is an important thing to figure out. How do you make this shit work consistently? So, what I'm doing in the mid-screen, Chat, are we glorping? We may. In the mid screen, I found that it gets significantly easier if you, like if after the second Hadron, which can be a little finicky sometimes, like here you just 2H and it basically auto-times itself, right? But after the second one, which can be a little finicky, I found walking back and then doing the close H makes that like 100% of the time, like it works. Not so sure if that's the case in the corner though. It doesn't seem to be, right? Yeah. Just use close M. Yeah, walk back, walk into Gran rather, and then close M. Might be a little easier, let's see. If I walk into Gran and then close M, yeah, that might be a lot more realistic, right? Yeah, you're losing out on a little bit of damage, but it's better to actually just get the combo instead of nothing, right? Glorp, glorp, indeed. Real, true. It's set her up. It's set her up. It's still 5k, you know. See Japan's newest tier list, saw that on Reddit, and Nier is put on mid-tier. I was baffled. I mean, you know, that was the one with Siegfried bottom 3, right? That was probably the most interesting take on that one to me. Bonk, bonk. Maybe they're seeing something that I don't, but that was certainly a that was certainly quite. Yeah, okay, this is good. Walking back into close M. You can even go into camera. Okay, do close M 214H 2H. Really? Let's see. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Close M 214H 2H. This into 6xm or H into 6xm UDP save jab. What? Hold up. 1, 2, 3. This. Hold up. 2L close L far L works on both standing and crouching. Gotcha. Not VP. Hadron. Oh, Hadron. Yes, yes. I saw 623 when it's 236. Gotcha. Close M 214H. That's 6xm. I must be real late on that then. This might not be something that I do today, but that shit is. I must have been either I'm real late on that or something is slightly off. Oh, my bad. Wait, is it slightly different? Close M 6xm. Instead of the Hadrons? Like 2H into close M? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're saying no after the Hadron, presumably. Okay. Wait. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You're saying this. Do the Hadron? Yeah, you're saying this, that, this, close M, 6xm. I assume the 6xm is meant to hit them, right? So maybe I delay it a bit. This might be, you know what? I'm going to leave this one for later. Let's not, we've already learned a couple of things that we're trying to incorporate. Let's just keep this simple for now. If we get a side swap combo at all, we'll be happy for it. I mean, worst case, we can always just go back into fucking camera opening, right? Which is never too bad. Information overload is a real thing, right? You did it too early, but it takes time to learn it faster. Gotcha. Or it takes time, learn it later. Yes, I agree. Information overload is a real thing, right? Okay, cool. And normally, if we just get like non-counter hit mediums like this, I mean, light knee is probably pretty good, right? Again, like the post light knee situation is pretty good. So you can go for some 50-50 bullshit. You can just get like step dash Oki, all of this. You could also do 2H, 6H for a save jump. Oh yeah, that's true. That is significantly easier actually. That's something that I'm already familiar with, right? Like just doing that and getting the save jump. I like that quite a lot. Why didn't it hit meaty? What the fuck? Hold on. Never mind. I hate everything. Why'd that not hit him meaty? Oh? Are they supposed to do that? A little surprised. I'm a little taken aback by that shit whiffing on his ass. Oh, you have to delay it? Oh. Could have sworn that shit just worked. What's going on, Twi? Your frames are broken today? Like, I could have sworn that off of like the Hadron here or something. If you just did this, that shit just worked. No, it doesn't. Oh shit. Today I learned. I've been doing that. I've been doing that shit fake the whole time. Okay, sure. Yeah. Presumably, I mean, how plus are you off of this shit again? Plus enough that you have a lot of leeway, I think, as far as how much because like 38 is like the least plus you can be and still have a save jump. Yeah. Oh, this because they're airborne too. Yeah, so you're even more plus than normal. Yeah, so you have a lot of leeway to delay this and like not be over delaying it to the point that you'll die to the DP, right? Okay, that's good to know. All right, let's run some sets. Let's just play a little bit of Wilnas, and then Curry Cup's in 30, right? Rough, just about. Tried to do some Master Plus rank on Voss and Gal last night. The Midnight Plus crowd is insanity. I mean, Who else do you think is going to be playing this game in the AM? You're either going to get Europeans or grinders, generally. Just make sure I haven't missed anything here. Okay, cool. No announcements in the Curry Cup server. We're big chill. I think I want to get that Tamraoki set up in my head, right? Yeah, delaying. I want to know what makes that drop. It's delaying the light DP after close end, I think, is what makes that drop sometimes. If you just do everything as fast as possible, then it works just fine, right? But yeah, I think I want to get, what's it called? I want to do this, that, close end, bomb, close end to you. Yeah. That's the goal. Apparently the 500 gem rule doesn't apply if you sit in queue long enough. I mean, yeah, it'll try, right? The rank system tries to match you up with someone in your rough, like in that same either, you know, below 500 or above 500 pool. But if it goes for long enough, it will give up. This is true. This is a noted thing. Also, hello, Ladiva. Hardman Canada X8, that's right. Oh, Ladiva, I know this individual. But that's, well, I say even, but actually because we have the 7, like that is actually even for her as well. So we also have the big slow button. Okay, not my best punish, but you know, we make it work. What the hell? Oh, I need to, oh yeah, 6P as my anti-air as like a default too. Should really be something that I am more prepared to do. You know what? They're gonna die to this, probably. Yeah, I wanted to do the setup, man. Gabo told me this is a winning matchup for Ladiva. That is one hard Canadian can relate. So true. Interesting. I would be curious to hear his thoughts on that. My intuition would tell me that the answer is no, probably, but I would be very curious to hear what Mr. Bull has to say about it. I trust his opinion on Ladiva rather heavily, especially if it's a positive opinion. A positive opinion about Ladiva. Ladiva winning something. You know, that's like Coke coming out with a fucking research paper that tells you that soda's bad for you. I'll trust that shit with my life. They have lots of incentive to say otherwise. Really? I guess close age doesn't really frame trap out of heavy D like that. That's my bad. Oh, grappler jumped. That's my bad. Good interrupts. I am unable to fit in any. Whoa, Panini. Ah! I backed that to too early. Oh god, it's too reactable. Out, out, out. That's a fun one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I can kill you here, I think. Wait, no, I can't. Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. 18,000 health. Logged. What can I say? Coca-Cola finds 10 cans a day healthy, says recent Koch brothers funded study. Yes, yes. Would SPD just be very good defensively in this matchup? I don't think so. I think Wilnas usually spends most of his time outside of SPD range. Like he's going to be pressuring you with Hadron. Like from out here, Hadron, SPD on defense is not particularly useful, right? Uh-oh, I just wasn't blocking. Do 2U after close H, 2-2H. Gotcha. More damage than 2M, I suppose, so why not? You know, brother, you hate to see it. I agree with the referee. Oh, it's not the right. Oh, wait, what was the? Oh, it didn't. It started different, right? Yeah, yeah. You know, when if at first you don't succeed, try again. Ladiva can RPS pretty well. Maybe. Do. I feel like the fact that Wilnas can maybe try and play a little keep out with his buttons, alongside the fact that he just does a shit ton of damage, could make the risk reward of just interacting with him in neutral a little rough for Ladiva in this matchup. But I could also, that is a very surface level analysis, so I could also just be wrong. Could be very, very true. Owie. I didn't hit the camera Oki setup, which is, you know, it's a shame. It's not the plan. It was always the plan to put the world in your hands. Had a lot of games versus Gaba and J-Man. I wouldn't say it's Ladiva favorite, but it can definitely be tough. Interesting. Why is that? Hold on. Why is that not working? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Huh? What am I doing wrong? Plus 31. Yeah. That's strange. I wonder why suddenly I'm whiffing close end and then getting this shit rocked. Delayed it a little bit there. If I do it right away, is it another fucking off by 1 error? Oh, it is. Oh, no, it isn't. 10, 11, 12, 13. No, it isn't. You have your last active frame is active frame 13, right? Interesting. We'll see about that. I mean, we can also, like, guard button it or something, but feels like it should just work. Remember, Ladiva has different bounce data. My friends do a different mid-screen combo with Soras because of it. It's not bounce data. It's that there was a bug that was partially fixed with her and Voss, where when they're airborne, the proximity range in your close normals is different. So you just don't get close L in cases where you would against smaller characters. This is a tough matchup for Wilnas, if I remember correctly. In general, fireballs that like hug the ground like that can be a bit of a pain for the boy. Needle's DP also means some of the shenanigans are slightly less effective here. Probably should have 2U there, but you know. Walk up slowly and down smash. You can still anti-fireball those, you just have to be really early because your low profile does nothing to stop them. Up and over! I love those colors on Anila, y'all. The Kai Kisuke colors. My brain cannot hit her leap with 2H. I mean, the 2-2M especially. Oh, she was pouting, that's cute. The 2-2M is kind of fast these days. I don't blame you. She kind of zooming. Okay, sure. I think that was fake. I think they could have thrown me. I think I was too close on that 2-2M. 2U me. I dare you. I could whiff punish your 2U with Uni. Minus frames into DP. El Clasico. Bend over. Oh my god. Yep. Sure, the world's worst Wilnas combo, but it kills her. Isn't that all that matters? What happens to the insects under Wilnas when he falls from the sky like that? His feet are big enough. They have big enough gaps for the animals. Off counter at 2M, you get 2-2H. Ooh, good to know. Real, true, and appreciate. Oh, it's a bad time for a pause like that. Oh, jeez. She should be even more dead. Wait. Oh, fucking combo limit. When will I ever get my setup, man? This character kills people too fast. I can't do the camera okay. Don't want to space the overhead from SPD. It is -4. It's not minus. It's not gonna be punishable, but I mean, Ladiva could maybe. I think you can maybe space it to the point that it's outside of light SPD range too, in general. But being -4 against Ladiva is definitely a spooky situation. Bonk, bonk. Oh, do I not get? I don't get. What's it called? Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I fucked it up. I did it. Yeah, wait. We gotta go back to the lab again. Oh my god, 2-2U on defense and it worked. I thought you were stronger. We gotta go back. I'm missing the timing on that by like a couple frames. We got the situation for it. It just didn't hit like that. There's a slight problem. Has to be raw counter hits 2-2M. You did far H first. Gotcha. Wait, I want to see the timing on the camera Oki again because something suddenly, despite the math working perfectly in my head earlier, something is now wrong. Oh, is it maybe the knee launch is different? How plus am I off of this? The raw knee launch? Plus 31. No. I think Granblue would be more fun if the weapon skins had Soul Calibur style modifiers, including joke ones. It's like an option that you could put on in like casual mode and then like turn it off for ranked. Like, it will be off for ranked by default or something. I think that could be fun, yeah. More goofy shit that is, like, playable in casual and arcade and stuff like that is never going to be a bad thing. It's always a good thing for the game, right? Like, Super Ultimate. It doesn't matter at all unless you want to fuck around in arcade or Versus or something. Amazing. Great. Right? I'm saying, let us play as the survival mode bosses. How's the trading guard going? Not bad. We learned a good amount of stuff today. It'll take some time to settle in there, but, you know, doing some good learning on Wilnas. It's a good day one, anyway. Like, let us play as the survival mode versions of the characters, the boss versions of the characters. In arcade mode, in versus mode, maybe have it an option in like casual matches, maybe, but I wouldn't recommend. Some people do just play that and they don't play ranked, so maybe don't, like, torpedo that. But at least in the offline modes, right? That shit will be super fun. Maybe in private rooms, right? In room matches, have the option to turn that shit on. That'll be so fun. Wait, why is this shit not working? Like, if I go bonk, bonk, 1, 2, team. Plus 12. It should work, right? Frame 10 is the first active frame. He has 4 active frames. So 11 is the second. 12 is the third. 13, yeah. 13. If we're plus 12, we should run frame 13. So why is that not working sometimes? It seems to. Why not? I mean, yeah, frame 13. That should work. Why did that not work right there? Is there a way for me to be more plus in, like, plus 32 or something in that situation? Plus 31. I mean, I guess for safety, maybe it's better to just guard button this shit anyway, and then chip in on frame 12, right? But if I go bonk, 1, 2, 3, close end, that. Oh. Wait, yeah, what was that? What was that? That was... Why did that miss? Oh. Guard buttoning it makes a miss. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yes, because it's hitting on... It's hitting them on the... Wait, no, that shouldn't be the case. It's hitting them on the very first frame that it can. Guard buttoning should just make the third active frame hit instead of the fourth active frame. Am I getting the frame math backwards? Is the thing that I just said ridiculous? Like, normally it hits on frame 13. If I guard button it, if I guard button it, I delay it one. Instead of being on frame 13, we're hitting them with the fucking first recovery frame. Oh, okay, so guard buttoning it is the problem. I did that before to try and make it more consistent, and that's actually what fucked me. Yeah, no, guard buttoning will fuck you, I think. I don't guard button when I do it. Yeah, I think, no, guard buttoning is actually, it hits perfectly on the last frame. If you do, well, hold on. There I didn't guard button, and it still whiffed. Well, did I not whiff close end or something? Yeah, I think maybe I didn't whiff close end. Gotcha. You gotta make sure to actually get the close end, right? But yeah, guard buttoning it, I think, will just fuck it. Right? I think? Unless I've gotten my brain in a twist again. But yeah. And if you're plus 30, does it still work? Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's on frame 12. Okay. Well, no, hold on. Then why doesn't guard buttoning do that? Now I'm a little confused again. Maybe I'm a little too in my own brain for this. Why does that whiff?
Remember your training.
If I hit him later, like, as soon as I hit him later, he should be fine, right? Like, if I hit him any later, he's recovered. Like, I'm hitting... Do you see what I know maybe we're getting a little too in the weeds of this, but, like, if I'm hitting him on my very last active frame, that means that for active frames 1, 2, and 3, he was invincible, right? Sir Brick Daniels Walls III is learning how to rob people. Yes, it's true. For the first, second, and third active frame, he was invincible. That's where the fourth active frame hits, right? If I delay the startup of the move by a frame, then for the first and second active frame, he should be invincible, and it should on the third one. So why is that not how it works? What am I doing wrong? We're plus 31 here, yes? Yeah. Is guard button delay not... Does it not just delay the button a frame like I thought? Hey, why is that width? Minus 25. Yeah, like that is...
Remember your training.
I'm not gonna hurt my brain figuring this out, but there's something that I have backwards here. Why? Because what it is doing, right? What happened just then is that it was a frame too early. That one didn't have a whiffed close end. It didn't? I thought it did. Wait, actually? Maybe you're right. Hold on. If it's as simple as I'm an idiot and I'm not close emming, right? Oh.
Remember your training.
Was that us fucking up the close? Because yeah, that's on frame 12, exactly as I thought it would. That's what the guard button should be doing instead of frame 13, and it's on frame 12. That's not whiffing close M correctly? Am I stupid? Close M to you. Oh. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. Don't perceive me. Don't even speak of me when I'm not there. This wasn't whiffing close M? What? I thought it was. Okay, still a learning moment here. There's a lot more recovery on that medium DP than you think, right? Yeah, there's a lot more recovery on that medium DP. Like, right there, I would have thought I whiffed close M. I just didn't. I'm plus 30, right? Laughing points. Everyone laughing point. No, stop. I can't fucking take it, man. I can't fucking take it. There's a lot more recovery on that MDP than you think. It's okay, streaming man. We all make mistakes, you know. Hello, Lowain. Mr. Master Wayne. Okay, that's fair, valid, real, etc. etc. Uh-oh. You know, I'm just more plus than I gave myself credit for there. None of those were back throws, which I'll take. What? What? Oh, I definitely could have spawned on from that. I'm just kind of being a silly little guy. Give me your toes, Lowain with him. Okay, real quick. Yeah. I really liked... I saw that idea that Scavengers did where he was just beating up Vayne when he was in Human Pyramid. I think you can just do that. It makes the low way easier to react to, and he can guaranteed hit you with, like, the slashes there. But, like, you might do more damage to him than he does to you if he does the slash follow-up, right? I think I really like that as Human Pyramid counterplay. Hello, 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 Cassie. Oh, bam! Paris. Ramirez. He's on fire. Oh, I really thought we would catch him at the perfect time there. We caught him at the worst time. Whoa. Okay, so I think I want to, like, hit him. Oh, but I have to react. Okay, but I do have to react to when he does the low. Like, it slows him down and makes him more reactable. But, like, there is still the very important burden of reaction on you. I'm less sick. Nice. Streaming man must be perfect. How else will I enjoy my content? Aren't mistakes, aren't our imperfections what make us interesting? Or am I just fucking stupid chungus, I guess? Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, it's gonna be comboing, isn't it? Yeah. I should have done it. Should have done it without the late DP though. If I wanted to still... Oh, he fully ran under me. I didn't expect it to work like that. Oh, that was BC. I thought he was too high in the air when he hit me. I was very wrong. Oh, I don't get 2-2M off counter hit far M. This is fine. I mean, if that's all that Human Pyramid does, I would say you have survived Human Pyramid pretty effectively. I mean, if you're low enough on health, it'll kill you. But if you're low enough on health, Human Pyramid is a guaranteed checkmate anyway, right? He can just chip you out 100%. If that kills you, you're probably already checkmated. Oh, shit. Okay. Fair. True. Etc. Oh, I tried to 2U there. I just didn't get it. Heartbreaking stuff. Nice. I do love me a 6P. Why have I not spot that from there? What is wrong with his brain? Someone explain. Oh, I spot dodged too early because I'm slow down. That's tough. I think with the amount... Oh! I think with the amount Lowain eats, he wouldn't be as fast as Usain Bolt. He's pretty shredded. Right? He's got a metabolism and a half. This is the go-to UDP safe jab setup in the corner. Starter into 2-1-4H, close M, heavy DP. 2H. Starter, close M. 2-2H won't work for it. Like, you can't do this. It has to be me. Bonk. This, that. This, that. Ah, close L. Gotcha. Yes. But you're saying if I go starter into that, it doesn't work, huh? Has to be me. Has to be me. Anyone else will get it wrong. Am I right, fellas? Any late 20s enjoyers in the audience who just got traumatized? Anyone in their early 30s who just shed a single tear? Ow. Hello, brain damage. The cheeks! He's the world's greatest. Bonk. I can't imagine being 30. What is it the UG clip? I couldn't even imagine being 30. Being 30-year-olds losing. Oh, okay. We are swinging. Confirmed on stream. Sure. Little bro doesn't have armor anymore. Little bro thought he was a cool guy, but he was actually a loser guy. Get bullied? We love a good Hadron bully, do we not? We love a good Hadron bully. And then Wilnas took an arrow to the knee from Matera. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh crap. He used to be an adventurer. He used to be a top tier like you. Then he took an arrow to the knee. Imagine. How dare you with your cheeks in my face. Bonk. Ah, sucked it up again. I didn't whiff close M, I think. Oh, you do not fucking brave counter that, by the way. Highly recommend to not do what I just did right there.
Predictable.
Nope. I would have died anyway, but on the bright side, it's not full cinematic. That's the Hadron spacing guarantee. That's not what's supposed to happen there. That's not what's supposed to happen there. It's gonna be me. And the Backstreet Boys melody, so I may be cooked. Yeah. It's gonna be me. Me when Wilnas. Wilnas is low on health at the end of the round, and I wonder how he's going to try and make a comeback in neutral. It's gonna be me. How's BC safe? Huh? It's gonna be me. Promising.
You're nothing.
Oh yeah, you can't backdash away from the medium up. That's real and true. I always forget. I can kill you here, right? I don't think it's combo limit if I go this. Hadron? Yeah! 18,000 health? I don't think so. I have that early 2000s brain rot? Yeah. Wasn't that personal? Excuse me? It's gonna be me. Personal singing to the Backstreet Boys melody? What is that melody? I'm not talking about. Gotta respect him for his soul forging in neutral, especially because I let him get away with it, so clearly there's some amount of respect here. Or I would have smacked his ass for it. For the injustice. Yep, that's fair. Hey, what a beat, what's it called at least? What's the word? What am I thinking of? What the fuck is the battalions? My god. I forgot the name of his move. Oh my god, it worked! Holy shit, you just gotta time it. Button into you, Hadron. Maybe that's an answer. How quaint. How quaint. Yeah, I thought so. No, thank you. Good, sir. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Onk? Does it make me onk for being born in 1999, by the way? But people have been getting on me for that shit. Watch out, fight a boss with good reactions. They can 5U knee. Oh yeah. I mean, assuming they already have Soul Forge, right? You probably shouldn't be kneeing at a boss struggle with Soul Forge anyway, right? Because any of his options will beat it. If he doesn't have it, it doesn't work. Rick, I was born in 98. I guess we're just onk together then. Omega onk? That's crazy. Here are you like 35? Is this how you compensate? Be honest. Be honest. You can't fucking lie to me, man. With dishonor the 6 dragons. You guys are 10 years younger than me saying this? Listen, Dragoon, I'm not saying I'm old. I don't think, like, I am very aware of the context of fucking how little life I've lived compared to most people. Right? But fucking motherfuckers 10 years younger than me keep telling me that I'm decaying next year. Next birthday, I die. That's the end of my life, okay? I know that I'm not old, but it seems to not be an opinion shared by everyone else. 99 as well, didn't realize we're the same age. Yo, shout out. What the? Twilight Shadow, hello. How's it going, Twi? Welcome, welcome. I was born in 07. See, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. You were born at the same year as SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 came out? That game was goated. You were fucking... Little bro missed everything. Now, you wouldn't hurt a guy with glasses, would you? Should have done the close L probably, since I did the UDP save that. What the? You know, that move is not very good. Out. Bro missed Prime YouTube. Bro missed Day at the Zoo. Oh, shit, I tried to spot dodge that. I was too late to do so. Again, any heavy is medium knee, not 2-2M. 2-2M is like counter hit close H, and that's it. I think is the only thing that actually has the hit stun to make that shit work. Am I throwable off of that, by the way? Not sure. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2. This is, what am I doing? That's not the karaoke setup at all. Now I'm just going to die, I think. Okay, well, that's good. That helps. Hit. Ah! If I was born a few years earlier, I'd be able to say the tower fell on my birthday. Excuse me. You were born 9/11, but like 2004 or something? That's tough.
Are you ready?
It's gotta be a rough birthday to have. You're getting all excited on the day, and everyone's like, what the fuck, man? What's wrong with you?
Now.
Yeah, spot dodging that. Not a good idea, generally. 2003? Tough. Yes, so tough, little bro.
Believe in victory.
Ba-da-bum-bum, ba-dum.
Closer.
I felt that. Well done. For your ass voice acting. Oh, you rolled it! That does work. It's dangerous, but it works if you're right. Fair, balanced, etc. I'm down to take a UDP. In the grand scheme of the risk and zero reward, it's not even that bad. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be rolling that much, though, I mean, yeah, do I have a button to introduce you to, good sir? Oh, yeah, do I got a bridge to sell you.
Could it be?
I didn't know about 9/11 until I was 16. Crazy. Holy shit, brick Deltarune reference? I actually did. If I did it, it was I had accident. I know nothing about Deltarune. To my chagrin, somewhat. I think it seems interesting. Ow. I fucked with Undertale. Hello? This is Leon.
Brace yourself.
Predictable. Wait, no, this is bad. Wait, no, we still. Yeah, we're just far away enough from the corner that we still get the conversion off of that. Good to know. Really can't. Like, getting hit by that from full screen is. It's not a good look, let's just say. Oh, he's rolling so much. I guess I have to 2U more. I've not played Undertale or Deltarune. I mean, as far as Undertale, at least, I can tell you, I think you're probably missing out. Shit was pretty fun. Why am I getting hit by that? Just crouch block. Someone tell little bro about crouch block. Oh boy. She's probably dead there. I just did the big stupid. Give me your toes. Both Undertale and Deltarune are omega fun. Nice, so there you go. There's your recommendation. I've not played Undertale, but I played Deltarune and read Homestuck. Am I hooked? You might be. Why do you just like things? We love the big stupid in this house. I mean, God knows I'm sponsored. Kind of have to love it. In our gameplay decisions and our men, yes. Real proof. With a close in there, I would have bet money if I was a betting man. I am the biggest stupid, perhaps. It is. You have to hit it so much later than I think, right? That medium DP, you're really stuck in that animation for a long ass time. Like, really? Very surprised.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Do 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 do.
Versus Wilnas.
Hello, Meg. Doom doom. Beam 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 beam. What is this? Anyone read this Japanese? What the fuck does this shit say? I forget all of my katakana, all of my hiragana, all of my everything. I don't fucking know anything, man. Liking anything makes you omega cooked? That's true. Imagine liking. We're in our hater era. You idiot. You fool. You absolute buffoon. Also, I meant to JU, not 5U, but also they round start 2-2H. So I think I'm just outclassed here, probably. Cool. Very surprised I didn't just DP there with how things have been so far. Oops, I didn't have knee. It was on cooldown. Okay, my bad. Ow. Bushu, Bushu. I can't see the accent on my first character too well. Ah, preemptive brave counter. My bad. When is the brick tourney arc? Today. 8 minutes from now, we're joining Curry. Well, Curry Cup will start. Name is Pushu. Their comment says, "Nice to meet you." Okay, hello, Pushu. Whoa, okay. Meg is not taking, I mean, basically anything for an answer. That isn't, I will die now. Thank you. Jump. No! 2-2H. Okay. It's real hard. The 2-2H is basically fucking a teleport in this sweater weather. So, fair enough. I understand why they are so attached to it. 6XL her flip. It's true. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. It's gotta see that shit coming. We gotta do a round start again. No! Whoa! Adaptation. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, bonk. I didn't fucking whiff a close M, dude. You gotta wait so long. It's crazy. It's like impossible to see. I don't know about you. How the fuck is that? How the fuck, like, it's not reactable in 6 rollback, I don't think. I was like really, it was like the top thing on my mental stack, and I just couldn't see it. What? Oh, let's get spacing. Did that spacing trap my 2L? I'd actually know. Good to know. Okay. Doing Curry Cup as well. Gonna go 0-2 in style. Hey, I might as well. I've been told this is a mean one. Are you playing Willie in the bracket? That's right. The plan is to get Wilnas up to speed and then do the same thing with Ladiva once we hit the goal with Wilnas. Goal being to win 1 weekly. Since Wilnas needs a little bit more work, I figured I would start with him. Wow. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this, what? I tried to DP there. There's a gap. There's enough of a gap that I got hit. I think it's a frame trap. Bye-bye. Anyway, first you don't succeed. Great, I have 5 minutes to remember the matchup. You're my round 1! I'm playing with Diva, actually. Thoughts? I'm actually playing with Diva. You can believe it. Yeah, that's spacing trapping or my 2L? I mean, that time I was a little late. But I guess I have to 2M off of that shit. How curious. Okay. The 2-2H is unrelenting. I know the Diva matchup better, actually. Yeah, go lab the Diva matchup. It's your best bet. Yeah, not bad. Meg far end could actually be a bit of a problem for our grand designs. Haha! Your move doesn't work. You buffoon. Your shit whiffs if someone takes a slight step forward. I guess if Galleon's is bad into Wilnas, I feel like I lose every match against him on her. I'm not sure. I haven't really put a lot of thought into Wilnas' matchups, besides the fact that he probably doesn't like fighting Matera very much, or Loain, if I have to guess. Maybe Eustace isn't so bad with, I mean, at least as far as the zoning with this thing, but slow kill, I could see it causing a problem for this. All right, let's stop playing now. Let's get ready for Bracchetto. Who does like fighting Loain Brick? Eustace is bad. Ah, shit. Well, never mind. Maybe Loain doesn't mind it too much. Not Matera bad though. Gotcha. Maybe like Uno. Uno probably doesn't mind it too much, right? Uno. I feel like Uno likes fighting a lot of those kind of guys. Massa gets like it. I feel like, you know, Uno likes fighting a lot of those. Loain does not mind Loain. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. It's about probably, I mean, it's 5-5, right? It maybe some advantage. Probably about 5-5 if you're being honest, right? Where is Discord? There it is, Discord. Curry Cup announcements. A lot of new names here. Reminder, coordinate your matches here in Discord. If you need more, me or Asto, my co-TO tonight, you have to ping us in Pool 1. We will not be using Start.gg for any coordination efforts, just to keep the scoreboard. Do not use Start.gg to coordinate your matches. Use the server's centralized location. Wait a second. Do you not check in to your matches on Start.gg? I feel like that's something I've experienced a lot. Is there no, like, check-in on Start.gg also? Loain is 7-3 for the more psychotic player. Yeah. To the more psychotic player's advantage. Rick Tourney arc ends today because you'll win. I don't know about all that. Perhaps they're referring to... Yeah, they're not using it for chats, but I also... They said we use it for any coordination efforts. Presumably, that's just the communication side of things. Let me check. Let me see. If there is check-in to be done, then it should be open soon. You technically do check-in? Gotcha. But I know Start.gg will, like... You know, I think it's a setting you can turn off, but it, like, DQs you if you don't check into your shit. View match. Oh, we can. Yes, okay. So you do still. You check in, but that's it. He means to set up the matches? Yeah. I assume they might not have an auto DQ? Gotcha. Presumably this is pool 1. I think it's all pool 1. Or is it big enough that there's 2 of them? Brackets. This one. I think it's all pool 1, right? do. Yeah, I think everyone is in. Well, yeah, I think everyone's in one place, right? Do 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 do. Sure. Bum bum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum bum. Okay.
Gets grabbed.
There we go.
Nerds.
I guess we just wait. We wait. You know, let's pull up. Is he live yet? He might not be. Also, wait, who just followed me? Mage Tamer. Hello there. Name's familiar. It's a scary lineup. Yeah. You do just message people in the Discord to ping them. Yeah, I mean that's how. I feel like that's how it usually goes. Rialzo round 2 is rough. Hey, we'll do our best. These are the kind of people we will eventually have to be able to sneak by at least once, you know. Where is... There's usually a link to, like, if it's streamed or something, there's usually a link on the start page as well, right? Yeah, there it is. Let's just pull that shit up.
I'm happy we're
Hold
spending
up, Dad.
so
It
much
says
time
you're
together.
dust.
Let's
Excuse me.
make some nice memories, shall we?
So true, man. There's not gonna be like, you know, we wish not for a light load. We wish to take a big load. We wish for a big load. We wish for a strong back though, is the main thing, right? I'll take all the loads I can get. I think I've lost like every match I've played the last 2 days. My gem count and mental are in pieces. It happens. Sometimes you go on rough streaks, right? Important to remember that it's a normal thing that happens to everyone, and that, you know, it can and will be pulled out of. If you beat Rialzo, we might play round 3. I could do it. I mean, it could happen. You know, we'll see. It's not impossible. I think it's always a good thing to approach every match as if you could win it and lose it, right? Overestimating your opponent and going like, oh, there's no way I could beat this guy is a bad idea. And underestimating your opponent is even worse. Going, oh, there's no way I could lose to this guy. Uh-oh. Right? Don't let your own, in either direction, don't let your own mental self defeat you before the game starts, right? You guys will probably go Anila against Wilnas. It's true. I do expect this. Please do. I'm so bad versus Seahawks. I'll do my best. I will do my best, Mia. Let's assume I can't lose against everyone. I mean, you could do that too. Oh, are we going? Go ahead and start your matches. Oh, word. Okay. Let me make a room. I don't think Mr. Mayan Ryan has sent me anything yet. Password is Brawl if he's still in here. Hey, Brick, how's it going? Thanks for whooping me when I was on a losing streak the other day. I was a sores, probably played like a moron. Unironically helped me snap me out of a funk. Sure, man. I'm, you know, I don't know if you were playing like a moron or anything like that, but I do, you know, any way that I can help, even if it is by sometimes beating a dude up, then I'll take it. Hello there, good sir. I don't know if they do have the auto DQ on start, but like maybe make sure you actually check it, and then it should be fine. Curry Cup, mine Ryan, he plays Grand, I thought, last time I saw him. Burnin'. Agreed. Agree, yeah, he's a Grand player. Okay, let's see.
Our opponent's here.
I am curious.
Wilnas versus
I have played Fella before, and he is, as many Grand players are, he is rather scary, right? I mean, Grand in general, you get hit by some stray shit and you just explode.
Believe in victory.
I feel like I remember Ryan being relatively aggressive, but we'll see. We'll have to figure things out as we go regardless. Needleless DP, have an ass, is not my favorite, certainly, right? But we'll do what we can, what we have. Country Girls will always... Ooh, I thought he was going to whiff that. I was trying to punish it with 2U. No such luck. Country Girls will always make do, is what I was going to say. Uh-oh, little preemptive on that. Problematic. I could have killed him if I had converted that into you, Hadron. Whoa, full screen. Run up. Kill me. Real, true, valid. It's so... Etc. Yep. I was like, I should convert these into you, Hadron. And then you know, the one time I did do it is when I didn't actually fucking hit him. I think I'm dead.
Get grabbed.
I might be. It might be a 17,000 health diff, but I think I'm just dead, actually. Would be my guess for the will kill here. Yeah. I think I'm just dead, but I am. I thought you were more of a city mouse than a country girl. It could happen. Also, thanks for the follow, Ward Drake. I got a bit overexcited at the prospect of the Yuhei drone there, especially because I've missed so many of them. I let previous mistakes and interactions determine how I played future ones. But like not in like a good adaptation way, just in like I know this can work, so I want it to. Medium fireball there is interesting. He's playing at a real far. I gotta start. He's running in a lot. He plays really far back, and then he just dashes at me for like a full second. I gotta. Oh! Didn't get throw punish for that. I'll take it. I gotta start actually interrupting him on some of these, right? I guess we do this for the side swap. Why not? Oh, tried to 2-F. No such luck. Okay, we can kill him here, I'm pretty sure, right? Yep. This is the Wilnas effect. Hooray. Lord Grand. It is the fancy armor, right? It's got the fancy, like, runic bullshit going on there. Far be it from me to deny a Granathan his drip. Okay, it's fine, still safe. Probably fuck with that guy. Oh, okay. I did try to do some funny. Oh, good conversion with the raw 2-1-4. Okay. Oh, that's close. Some of these, yeah, this fireball poking. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, I think is an important thing to remember for me. He's not actually doing that much damage to me when I just get hit, but yeah, this kind of stuff would be a lot worse for me in general. It'd be like get him to block a Hadron, it's like the same shit, right? Trespass into the domain of the gods. It's punishable, yeah, that was a bad idea. You got a space, I think it's like -6 normally. POV Wilnas looked at you funny, indeed.
I actually won.
I actually won. All right, hold up, lock in. I'm doing a few too many things that are just risky, right? I don't think we necessarily... Again, I think I'm getting annoyed by the fact that I keep getting poked by fireballs like that, but it doesn't do anything. It's like 3 of them is a throw. Oh, yeah, that's not a good place for Hadron, actually. That's real and true. Bonk. Okay. Aha! 1, 2, this, that. Nice. Hey, we landed the karaoke in a game, in fact. I actually didn't know U-Low was punishable. He can space it out to not be, but if he doesn't, it's -6, yeah. From most ranges, it's -6. He has to really hit on like, the very last little bit there for it to not hit on the first active frame. Bonk. Okay, he's not really respecting the plus frames, which makes my life a little easier. Alright. Well, certainly the games he wins go a lot faster than the games he loses. It's good. Let's see here. This is very winnable, right? We just have to calm down and not, like, just die for free, basically. Thank you, active frames. Much appreciated. Yep. Interrupting those little run-ins that he likes doing is going to be pretty huge for us, I think. Oh, that doesn't combo. That was throw punishable too. Thank God he didn't quite catch on. Nice. Again, probably should be you Hadroning some of these exactly like that. In fact, keep it simple, stupid. Do. That 2U into U Hadron is kind of huge, right? Meant to do 6XL, not just step dash. Oopsie. My bad. Oh, that got crushed. What? Wait, did I do 5L or 6XL? I'm very surprised that Graham Booth crushed me there. I thought I did 6XL. Maybe I did 5L accidentally. And then, you know, in that case, it makes a lot more sense if I got crushed, actually. Nice DP on reaction. Yep, that is the thing to do there, for sure. Get back in the corner, however. That should be game. Oh my god, there's a slight spike right there. I was really, yeah, there's a lag spike right there. I got real scared. But that is, in fact, game. We'll take that. Good games, Mr. Ryan. I got his tattoo. You are great. You are great as well. You are great, and burnin' as well. The big thing there, I think, the big lesson, because I mean, it's very important to analyze, and I think I might do this for YouTube videos or on stream when we find time, whatever. Analyzing our play is very important too. I think the really big thing that I luckily caught myself doing there in the first game, it's what lost me the first game, is he was really street fightering me. He was kind of like poking with fireballs and things like this and stuff like that, right? And I was like, I don't like getting hit by Gran. No, I want to hit Gran instead. Why am I letting? Why I don't want to be hit anymore? But every one of those light fireballs is like 600 damage, right? It doesn't matter. I think it was goading me into being way too aggressive. When like one of the things going to be very, very important to remember on Wilnas is that the risk reward is in my favor basically all of the fucking time, right? I can afford to play patient. I can afford to play slow. Because, like, one good hit, and the round can just turn entirely on its head, right? So there's no need to be like, I'm getting poked by fireballs. I don't like it. It doesn't feel nice. I don't want to get hit anymore. It's not. It's a silly, stupid way of thinking things, right? Anyway, good games to Mr. Ryan. Presumably, we still use start.gg for like reporting matches and stuff like that. Wait, where the fuck? Where was it? Oh, maybe it's here, right? Yeah. Presumably we still have to do win there. He won the first game, we won the next two. You never know eyes emoji. It is also, you can definitely, winning versus Wilnas is a slow, methodical task. Losing to Wilnas takes but a moment. Yeah, and I think as a result, I need to play Wilnas a little bit more slowly and methodically, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we are not on stream. So let's just see if we can grab Riazo here. Actually, do you start the round 2 matches right away, or is there, do they delay them or anything like that? I'm not sure if we're supposed to delay it or something. His risk reward is just higher, so we need to try and rush it. Yeah, and that's what lost me the game, the first game, was trying to rush it, right? I was very much like, I want to get in. I want to hit him. I want to fucking hit him. That's why I did like that 2-2-U. That was punishable. It like literally lost me the game. It was the move that lost me the game. I want to get him. He needs to die. He has to die now. It's not true. He will die. Right? He will die. He will die eventually. If I'm not too stupid with it, right? The problem maybe, like, if we're fighting a character like Matera or something that's like, well, I kind of have to, like, she's not just gonna, given infinite time, she'll win. But generally, I think it's a good idea to just be like, slow down whenever possible. Hitting him is fun, to BH. It is very fun, but so is winning. Winning is more fun. I think I want to try working on is interrupting knee. Yeah, I mean, it's the kind of thing that, you can just react to it in DP, or react to it in throw, even if you don't have a DP and you think you're goated, or react to it in spot dodge, probably safer in a lot of cases. But it's just like, in neutral, there's a lot of things on your mental stack, right? So it can be difficult to, like, if you're even too focused on knee, he might get away with some other fuck shit, like just step dashing at you in neutral or something. I found rolling his knee on reaction seems to consistently leave you plus. Yeah, roll and spot dodge are the same length, right? Roll, I would say roll's a little bit more dangerous, is because roll, if you, like, are off, it's a lot more, like, if he doesn't knee, or if he does something else and, like, baits your reaction, then roll can get you killed a lot more easily, for sure. Whereas spot dodge will, it'll be safer in general. But at least just for knee, roll and spot dodge do both work. I didn't consider throw, actually, but yeah, MDP will feel the safest. Oh, yeah, I mean, you play Vayne, right, Moose? Definitely, if you have a meterless DP, your answer should be to DP it. Absolutely, right? Weirdly, spot dodge in training mode always came out negative. Roll came out positive, mostly. Not sure why it's different. So they're exactly the same. They're the exact same length of animation. But the frame data on them is vastly different just based on when you time it, right? Got any CAG matchup advice for Wilnas? No. I know very little about any of Wilnas' particular matchups in like a good analytical way. I would assume that CAG just tries to keep him away with traps and knees and stuff like that because, well, traps and spikes, because the knee does go over traps, especially U knee, I think. I think H knee can too, but if CAG then just blocks the knee, then Wilnas gets dead, right? So I think you just want to set up, or unless you're talking about for Wilnas. For Wilnas, I don't know, man. You kneeing her when she does some shit from full screen is probably a good idea. Like reaction, you kneeing her if she sets traps down or something like that. At least force her to be honest with it. Like force her to get a knockdown first before she can do any of that kind of shit. Otherwise, I don't know enough to be real with you. Let's go check in on the bracket and see what's happening. Who's playing right now? Temp and B Tatsu. Another Grand versus Gallia. Oh, interesting.
Looking pretty good here.
Brickbat.
Yeah, he's gonna get that corner carry.
Brickbat.
Gets a little bit more damage on top of that.
That's funky. Why Wilnas 6XL beat Grand 2M, far M on block. It's a 5-frame. It's a 5-frame low profile, right? 2M is +1. So your far M comes out on the 6th frame. I'm already low profile. Temp, let's go. Yeah. Oh, what EX Grand? I didn't realize. This is EX Grand. This character gotta go. Listen. Have you tried just going 2M, 2M? Beats with the Belial that kept rolling my face into the dirt last night. Interesting.
Basically had an iron grip in that first episode.
Ammo M Pool. What is this a reference to again? Temp, explain this shit to me. What is this name? Ammo M Pool? This is like a guy's name from a show somewhere? Temp only plays EX Grand? I mean, he used to play regular Grand. I remember that much before EX Grand was a thing. He played Grand and Nier, right? The next 2M whiffs because Wilnas has no hurt box. Have you tried doing 2M 2U maybe? I don't know. Is it reach? 2U is a little bigger than 2M, isn't it?
Yeah, from Bitatsu here as well.
Have you tried winning instead of losing? I don't know.
Neutral for a little bit. Grab is going to come through.
Oh, Rialza said he's on his way. Cool. We'll keep watching until he comes up.
Yeah, you know, I do like the idea of course, trying to just play it.
They named themselves after some anime woman, right? I was told there was a Gallian. I come for endorphins. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be. It's not. It ain't me. It ain't me.
There we go. Clean.
I'm fine losing because I ran into stuff. That's just crazy. The 6XL can be pretty nice. I mean, I guess the other option is if you do nothing, then you know it's pretty minus on whiff, but that is giving up your turn.
The challenges with Gex too is that their fireball not nearly as big. On it, of course, to challenge. So
Brick, it's almost end of calendar year. So true, Breasty. Even so, endorphins are being had. Thanks. Yeah, you know. I'm glad to be able to provide these endorphins to you through the Curry Cup broadcast. Shout out Aaron Curry.
Yeah, full combo here to punish out. Probably gonna put Bitatsu into single interaction range now.
Yeah, this is and it's really nice when you dying to grab here makes this just in generally a lot worse. What tour is this and is it live? This is Curry Cup. It's happening right now. Yes, I'm in it and I'm waiting for my next match. So that's why we're watching this. Curry Cup number 34. Broken ass Galleon. What do you do? So true, Asta. I'm Wilnas. Then yeah, I mean the only thing I would say is at least try to make it so she has to be honest on her on like setting up her zoning, like force her to get it off a knockdown or something like that.
So many times, right? Bitatsu has grab punished off of that jump in.
Her far H, I believe, beats your 6XL, so be careful trying to use that as a counter poke in neutral. It's so weird learning a matchup where you actually have to respect Galleon. So true, best.
Down to 1 diamond, so we're gonna be taking some additional damage.
Nice.
Again, the spot dodge
I didn't even realize spot dodge got you a punish there. He is dead, which is quite funny. I love getting command grabbed mid screen and dying. As Yule, you just mess around. Yule, she does do that to most people. Yeah, she just kind of messes around.
With it all the way down the hill to take that win, but
just kind of does fucking whatever.
Situations
armor
that
break.
Favored them before, and again we're gonna find themselves
some nice damage. Some nice. That was like off. That was off of what? That was off like a far F or something. EX Grand is pretty high. I mean, meterless, resourceless is a bit of a hard sell because that armor break cooldown is like pretty long. You just use the medium, right? But like in general, like if he gets any conversion with that armor break, even without spending any other meter or anything, he does tend to hit pretty damn hard. Right? It's quite nice. Learn you can close H into Raging Strike after people get used to command grab and they can't jump fast enough, so they just get hit. So Kong lives. All right, hold up. Let's pause and play our set here. Hello, Rialza. Burn it. He took the P1 spot, man. I like the P1 spot. Back throw looks dope. If only the average Galleon main didn't have a pathological need to forward throw instead. What was her? She sits on you, man. She fucking sits on you. What do you mean? What do you want? When Galleon does her forward throw, she sits on you. What's your problem? Why is that a bad thing to go for that? Why is it a bad thing to love that? Why is it a bad thing to desire that on a deep level? It'd be 6P'ing. for anti-airs there, certainly. Well, yeah, it's real, true, and incredible. And what I did was not real and was incredibly fake. Oh, honestly, I thought maybe they weren't that plus there because of how that went, but not the case. Oh, maybe I should have 2U'd there. As well as Vol. I think I would have got. It's not my favorite. Sure. Uh-oh. Stinky. 6P, 6P, 6P. Sometimes you got it. Am I dead, by the way? I don't know if he gets... No, I don't think so. He didn't even go for it. Ah, reaction super. Real true. This is something that I really don't respect enough, right? It's doing stuff like that where it's like reactable. And it's like, oh, you're going to DP me. Who cares? But no. People have 100. They just kill me for it. Yo, Zen, by the way. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Oh, that crushes JH, huh? You don't say. Good to know. Okay. Power. Into the corner with you. This is Neil. Real, true, valid, etc. Nice. Was just in that poke range. My... Oh, chagrin, dude. Nice. The JH there just catching me. Not anti-airing these flips very well. Oh, really? Damn. I'm surprised that 2U beat me out there. It was just early enough, though. Makes sense. Ooh. Is that a Matera emote? Matera emotes in my chat? What are you doing? Get the shit out of here. Oh, nice. Sure. Oh, I thought he fucking crossed me up. I was trying to walk back and I walked into it. That was a little ambiguous, if I do say so myself. Yeah, see, like that is fine, but when he has a 100-meter, it gets a lot scarier, certainly, right? Oh, 2U was like a frame away. Nice. Yeah, I'm just getting outsped a little bit on all these interactions, right? That 66H does not feel as slow as you guys claim it is. Wilnas 66H? I haven't done it yet. If that's the button you're referring to. Oh, that's punishable, I think. I should be U-hate-running some of these for sure. Okay. This is not gonna kill, actually, but it gets me my Brave point back, I guess? Yeah, it's not full cinematic. Oopsie. Oh, shit. Nice. I was trying to get back for Hadron spacing. I got my toes taken. I wonder if there was a combo where I killed there. Maybe. There might have been. 0 rollback is crazy. Wait, so true. Yeah. Oh, nice. Raging Strike into U-skill. Interesting. Oh, shit. Immediate challenge. I've had to backdash while 2 words. Throw tech. Nice. Good games. Okay. I am... Oh. I was gonna say I'm very dead. I might still be, you know, but you do get one... Oh, that's not what you do this. Ah, nice. Just run up throw. Sure. Good games. He also lives in bricks walls. End in my head. Wait, Wilnas 66H is 30 frames, right? I feel like it's pretty slow. Burning. Bye-bye. That's one where it'd be interesting to look at that later and see if I can figure out any patterns or anything like that where I was just consistently getting my shit rocked. Because that feels while it's happening, I'm just like, oh, I'm just like a step behind in every interaction. But I wonder if I mean, not wonder, I'm sure there's more to it that I can't in the moment tell you exactly why I got rocked on so many of those interactions, right? So wait, what happens to us now? Which one is this? This is U. Where's loser of U? Wonder of You? Oh, here we go. Miss Pickle! Well, hello. Imagine being a fucking 07. Could not be me, big dog. Could not be fucking me. Imagine being an 07, man. Confirm. There we go. Confirm. Good to go. Once they I mean, we can just probably go right away, but once they update the scoreboard, we'll go. Does Miss Pickle imply the existence of a Mr. Cucumber? Does that imply that putting, like, pickling people changes their gender expression? Like, if you pickle masks, they become femmes? Femmes are just pickled masks? I'm trans, so it in fact does. So true. I figure it's just a Rugrats reference. They used to be. Yeah. They used to, they used to pretend to be Mr. Cucumber, and then they realized that their true self was Miss Pickle. Anyway, get the fuck in here. Password brawl. Let me beat you up. Let me beat you up, and it's not a hate crime. It's not because you're trans. It's because it's a tournament. Estrogen is just pickling. All women are pickled. That's good to know, actually. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. Let me type the. Well, you can see the password on stream. If you're in the stream, you can see the password right there. BRAWL lowercase. Like you're fighting. Like you're fighting. Like you're brawling. Where the fuck? I keep losing. Oh, it's this. Yeah, I keep losing my tab. B Kirk 1776. Excuse me. Being gender fluid is pickling and unpickling yourself at extreme speeds. Yeah. It's having the gun that turns you into Pickle Rick. You also have a gun that turns you into regular Rick. Yuri! So true. It's dumping out the brine whenever it's convenient for you. Indeed. You still have turnies, by the way? No wall brawl. Not for a while. Not for a few months. I think it's a few months, right? It was the last time. You did it? Oh, right. That does beat me. That's funny. That's funny and a good thing. And I'm happy to hear it. What? Oh, I just missed my meaty. That's bad. I didn't even try to delay it. I wasn't trying to, like, delay it in such a way that would lose to throw or something. I just fucking didn't do it fast enough. I just didn't block for long enough on my save jumpy. That's quite something. Some sloppy play. Okay. God, I love Wilnas damage. Keep it simple, though. Rick, never compare me to Pickle Rick ever again. Why not? Aren't you, don't you want to be Quirk and Chungus? My toes. My toes. Help. I'm being soloed by riding free.
Get grabbed, comma, nerd.
Uh-oh. Oh, the punish? Can't believe my far H was still fucking recovering there, apparently. Ah. I thought I was told I could get 2U there. Maybe it's only on the raw counter hit. I could see that. I love bullying people with Hadron. Oh god, riding free, right. How could I forget? Ow. Also, Anthony Slapthany. Thank you for the follow, big dog. Parrish. Big punch? I do love big punch. It's like my favorite part. It's like my... It's tied, a 13-way tie for my favorite part about this character is big punch. Am I allowed to call this child abuse with how much older Wilnas is? I mean, I guess you're allowed to call it whatever you want. It's more so if you think people will agree with you and view it as a reasonable take. I'm not going to tell you what you are and aren't allowed to call it. Oh, shit. Ow. Real and true besting. Don't think so. Oh, oh, no clock. Whenever I got hit by H riding free, there's like a fear response that triggers within me, but no clock, so it's all. That one's fine, actually. That one's less scary. He does have clock now, though, so, you know, beware. Ah, beware, I said! It's okay, she doesn't have SSBA. We're alive. Remember when I said beware, she has clock? Oh, I thought she would command grab. She didn't command grab. Nice. The fuck is that username? You know? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just fighting them in bracket. Pretend I do not see it. Whoa. Well, I'm just not sure what it means, I guess. Whether it's something freaky or not. I just don't know. I didn't actually hit them. Oh, that's tough. I thought the far L was in range there. Fucking wasn't. I don't remember if I had enough combo win for this. I think I could have done 2 HDP, but I'll do this anyway. We should have died off that 2-2H, and yet, I guess there's no justice in the world. I did still lose the round, though, for what it's worth. Yeah. I think I can spot this in time, yeah. I wasn't like, I think I hit 2M there, but again, I was in the first, like, frame or something. Maybe I didn't, maybe it hadn't registered yet, but I spot dodged just in case it was a Kara cancel angle. It is nice that you can at least like consistently spot dodge Beatrix's SSBA, unlike some of them. Oh, that's bad.
Light as a feather.
It's less bad. Long. Be good to confirm that into the U version for sure. Oh, you didn't DP when you're supposed to, man. You didn't DP when my same jab setup would have beat. Okay, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So true, bestie. It's amazing how I feel like everyone here saw that SSBA coming like 10 seconds in the future. You can feel the energy in the room. Hiss? Yes, yes. Boo hiss. Burning. Good games. Good work. Indeed, indeed. Winner of AX and winner of AY. Okay. So we're still waiting. Just Songo. What's V? V is Travoni. Oh, wait, this might be a Wilnas mirror. GG's was an honor fighting you, Mr. Brickathan. GG's. Well pickled, well pickled. Let's see here. So yeah, I think this is still ongoing, right? Yes, yes. Let's just watch some Curry Cup in the meantime.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if you'd like to give a quick little interlude rundown.
So many big names in a Monday bracket. It do be the holiday attendance at work. It's the last one of the year, right? It's the last one of the year. People can show up. Maybe they got more free time. Dave's? That's the Dave's? Is that the Catalina killer? No, or no, the Riazo killer, Gamera killer? Who did he beat? I always forget, man. I always fucking forget. Insa and Belfoy. Oh, okay.
It matters.
It's true. It's true. It's very important.
This is Zoe Soares, right?
I want to say combo breaker too.
I tried to delay my super. Hey, no, it's valid.
My surprise.
You almost got me. Like, I was hitting 2M, but I think it was like just a little bit before you actually got it, right?
Right. That's gonna be fun. I'll be there.
I don't know who this Songo individual plays. I do believe Travoni, last time I saw him anyway, he was playing Wilnas. So we might be in for a Wilnas mirror, which would be quite the thing. But we shall see, man. We shall fucking see.
What do you call it? Vortex Gallery.
Songo plays a mean Sandalphon? Ooh, interesting. That's good. I don't see too many Sandalphons. I don't know.
It's a good event.
You can definitely hit me with some fake shit on Sandalphon, I would imagine.
My run last year, I guess. Well,
I think Travoni's still on B. Oh, okay.
Pretty nutty. So I may be biased, but no, it's fine.
Travoni's still on Meg. Okay, what the fuck, people? Who does this guy play?
It's a good time.
He's the Every Neon.
I saw. Yeah,
He's a shapeshifter. He's an infinitely faced polygon.
I mean, I haven't played that series since I was like a teenager.
Meg? I could fight Meg. I feel like Wilnas could fight Meg, no? I feel like I fuck with that. I could fight me some Meg. Perhaps, mayhaps even.
You could just steal kills. It's all good. But yeah, I mean,
Bro's on
for
cat.
those of you who've never been to Frosty's, it's gonna be cold, but you know, wear a jacket, of course.
So true.
I got one of those big old.
I am going out to buy some clothes tomorrow. It'll be a good time.
Snow.
I gotta update my my wardrobe.
Like, snow doesn't
It's too
exist
basic
here,
as it
so
is. It's too just like t-shirt and some kind of basic ass pants.
If you're
Don't listen to these clowns. He's on
don't care about
Sofon.
that.
So true, man. You mean the season 3 headliner?
And a jersey.
Who absolutely, surely is going to be the headliner of the season 3 DLC? Like, there's no way. There's no way that when we get season 3, they don't announce that Sofon is the headliner, right? Right? There's no way. There's no shot.
from like the coast, right? Like Florida or.
No fucking. There's no fucking way. They wouldn't just do that to us.
Yeah, I won't. I'm from Arizona.
Motherfuckers wanted him in season 1, man. He has to be the poster boy. Come on now.
Cold there, man. It gets
I saw him in Meg. They assumed they weren't serious on it. Damn, you're saying their Meg was ass?
Man, it's,
That's kind of rude.
okay.
It's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up and rude. You should maybe be killed. You should maybe kill yourself. You should maybe be killed by me. You should maybe come over here so I can kill you. You should maybe come. You should maybe stop being so cute, man. You stop being so fucking.
I'm enjoying myself here, but I won't in January when I head up as well. So I'm a bit scared of that. Yeah,
Are they going?
Trust me.
We're sitting on the cabinets. What's the holdup? They're really liking Meg, but not finding B fun anymore. Don't they know that Meg's bottom 5? What the fuck? Are they stupid?
You're right. You're right.
Huh? Woman standing? This is another Tumblr thing. I see now.
That one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Woman and man standing emoji is a Tumblr thing, right?
If you can
It's the same thing as the keyboard smash.
I think there's gonna be 3 people there. We'll be fine.
I see.
Regardless, though, we got
Soares and Zoe, huh? I like the young Soares skin, by the way. With the black hair. Normally, I feel like I'm a fan of like white or like salt and pepper hair. Whoa, what are those? Zoe's eyes are fucking beautiful in this skin. What is happening?
No bias here.
What are this fucking...
Cute, so we let
What are these fucking azurite purplish blue. Shit is breathtaking. What in the
I'm
world?
wondering how neutral's gonna play out.
I think Wing was the best meg I've seen, and they dropped her real
A
quick.
lot of
That's
things
tough.
to work with, obviously, all the dragons that we've immediately seen, but
Why does everyone think that character is ass? Anyone know?
plus
Can anyone
range
enlighten
play
me?
with not
The headliner
like
season 3 is EX
the
Ladiva.
super armor
The only
for
change is she gets
Jack.
no more SPD, and the
Showing
replacement is some
out of
generic ass
matchup,
combo
he
filler
rifles,
move,
maybe
but she gets
the
Seahawk's
cover.
run speed.
We
I feel like
do
that
have, Insta taking a bit of
that would be not good.
Oh yeah, trying to go for the roll.
He's always got to pick the stage more. That shit was I got distracted, man. I almost understood Tubby for a second.
This corner mix, but good blocks.
Okay.
Maintain this pressure.
Oh,
Yeah.
11 frame
It
start
is,
up on the
though.
armor. It's
We're
enough.
gonna Find a little bit of a pushback here. And the
A lot of
Sora
damage,
is
man.
gonna
I
be
was
able
like,
to send
whoa,
it
why?
all the way
What
to
did I
the
do
other
wrong?
Corner actually, BC could have come out as well here for
I feel like I've been slacking on the anti-airs, man. 6P. I mean, we have a Guilty Gear 6P. It's such a good one too. And we have a DP. We have a meterless DP also. We just have a meterless DP.
Not biting. Uh-oh, another tech chip out the factory.
Uh-oh.
What a
That punish is
close
spot
set.
dodge, huh? Good to know.
I cannot believe that worked.
So that's a guaranteed fucking chip setup, basically.
Over the chip.
Well, I guess you
spot
could
dodge.
DP there. You could DP there.
Anyways.
But outside of that, you just have to die. Like,
You can't armor, right? see
you
the
can't
button.
spot dodge it. And if you block it, you die. If you spot dodge it, you die.
Not too sure. I mean,
It's
there are
good to
a lot
know.
of- there are very few problems it feels like that axe kick.
I hate the stage so much. Not
That's
as much as
just me,
Area
I'd say.
0,
Some
though.
good-
Which one's Area 0?
Quite a few.
Uh-oh.
swords
Yep.
matchups, I think. And
Oh, what?
we are going to see a bit of corner pressure.
He missed the H roundhouse kick.
from
That's tough.
Boy, but not going to lead too much as Insta is able
Nice.
to fight their way
It is
out.
really nice. Swords gets a lot of damage off just like any random
Can't
poke like
go
that. Even his
closing
far
the
L, right? He
space
gets
there
2
with
EX
the
specials
flash
off of it.
punch, trying to get a funny reset, but Insta
Not the
ready
most
to
common
check there with
thing.
the
Even his
jab.
2L, honestly. I
Insta
think he
trying to
gets that
find
shit
their
too.
way out. Dragon meter pretty low, so pressure is not
It's like
infinite
meterless
anymore.
confirms are very good. I generally don't get why people care about so far, bro. Like, we already have enough pretty boys with swords. He's gonna be Sandy with extra steps. She's already Gran with extra steps. I mean, I got bad news for you, man. Most fighting game characters that you can make are going to be related in some way or another to another fighting game character. There's only... It's very hard to completely escape the design space unless you want to make some really fucking weird shit, which you can do. But I mean, it's probably not gonna happen regardless. At least not for multiple DLC.
If they're going to be able to get their pressure themselves.
Stage like the
but
Exit
so
Japan
far right
stage, but
now,
shows space instead of a gigantic ocean crater. Yes, yes. Air Zero's one with all the cubes and lines on the floor that murder frame rate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Coliseum is the best one for frame rate, right? It's the least fucked up one.
Big start for
Good
Belfort.
damage.
All this advantage
Trivoni,
for Insta to
Songo
come
are still
back from.
playing their match. Sure.
Yeah, was able to find maybe a punishment. No, not going to be enough to
Ow.
actually get a full conversion.
Ow.
But there it is, though. The punish
Ow.
coming out, not going to be enough to kill, but a good situation. He's
What
gonna be
the?
blown, but the axe kick
Just accidentally stuck her face that she was blocking for a second there, but
the round.
I use Coliseum
Oh, yeah,
Dusk. I do
Boy is
fuck with
gonna
Coliseum
be
Dusk.
taking it here. Pretty
Coliseum or
pretty
Coliseum
dominant
Dusk.
fashion.
I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're just starting to take those, calculated risks.
Canada
where they
number
need to,
one.
Right, recognizing Insta didn't have.
Belfoy fellow Canadian, it's true.
Sure, they had SS.
I actually don't know, is Insta- Are they like SoCal or something? I actually have no idea where they're from.
Zoe, definitely not
I think Area Zero is the only stage I dislike. It's so lame.
now,
I think if you're going to play on a stage that murders the frame rate, the only one worth doing it for is the Kanan Shrine, right? The Sandalphon stage. Like, that shit's at least... That shit's pretty, man. That shit is fucking pretty. If I gotta deal with the lag, it better at least be for a stage that looks cool, right?
Get baited out. Insta looking really good right now.
You lightning. I wonder what the point of that
On
was.
the lightning again, Belfort boy again.
Oh,
trying to
shit.
just navigate this as
Yep,
best as
yep,
possible.
yep.
Finds that 6-6H. Able to
Bonk,
cash out a lot of
bonk,
conversion
bonk.
damage here. Not gonna
Install?
spend the SSB.
No, it doesn't go into install.
Trying to get
Wonder
some
why
sort of
not.
big starter here to close it out. Chip is
Oh,
almost a factor
dude, he
here for
could've fucking
Belfoy.
Kill?
That is
Dude,
just the-
nice. Spot dodge.
Oh
Holy.
my
For a second, I was like, why'd you spot dodge? You're not gonna get a punish. But no, he just did. He just saves himself the chip.
It's round-
Amazing.
round 3. Like, chill out.
Is Zoe's UDP the one that's more minus if you spot dodge it or less?
Here might be a long rest of the game after that one, but we'll see.
My god, bro,
Immediately,
the
it feels
6-6
like the
H's.
punishment
Yeah, and then
for
heavy,
Belfoy is just
light.
gonna
Yeah,
continue into the next round.
I think Belfort
Save
just
jump
feels
off of
themselves
this.
Right now. They just say, I don't care. I'm doing whatever I want. I don't know if you know this. I'm like 80 years old. I've paid my taxes for a long
Belfoy
time.
is
I can
80
do
years old.
whatever
Not
I
Swords. He's not
want.
talking about Swords. He's talking about
It's,
Belfoy.
trying to find some sort of little
MVC3,
advantage
the
here,
funniest to me,
able
the
find
devs
quick
really
hit
gave those
versus
poor people a
there.
single
A lot of
stage as
damage.
neither comically
Definitely
dark
not
and or
biting.
the frame rate annihilator. Hey, at least they gave him one. Really, all you need is one.
Chill. It's okay.
Does he not? Oh, no, he only gets a combo off that if you're already airborne, right?
Oh my
When do the
God,
streams
bro.
normally happen?
Chill out.
So Monday well, not I don't stream on Fridays, but like every other day from 5 to 9. Well, these days I'm starting at 5:30 just because I assume I made it a little later just because I assume that when I start my job this week, that is when I'm going to be able to do it, probably. Maybe like 5:30 to 9-ish? EST. 5:30 to 9 p.m. EST. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is Grand Blue. Saturday is also Grand Blue, but sub only. And then Wednesday, Thursday is usually Uma Musume. Pretty derby. It's the greatest game ever made. Hope that answers your question. Big dogathon.
The neutral though. Insta is able to find an
Grand Cypher's a stage I like until you get to round 3 part with the super annoying sounds. I don't think I'm aware.
And they're trying to find a lot of ways in.
Our match is ready, Mr. Songo. Has he messaged me? You might have put. Oh no. Okay. Songo. This word wrong. Then hopefully they should be in here soon enough.
Tier 2 to cash out, but 1 diamond, so additional damage. 1 hit.
I'm a hungry boy, man. I'm a hungry little guy.
Yeah. Oh no, Rhombus is Insta now going to go full in. Needs to find something and no,
Could he not have
that
killed
might
there?
be it.
Was there no way to go like roundhouse kick there? Oh, no punish there. Yeah, it's so hard to beat. It's so hard to beat swords when you're already on ship. I'm not sure. Can Zoe not punish that? Her 2M, I think. It's -8 now, right? Her 2M should do it, I think. Maybe it was spaced well enough?
There was a switch.
This is loud, kind of high-pitched sound that gives me a headache? Interesting. I don't think I'm aware. I'm not very misophonic, though, right? I feel like I'm relatively... There are certain things that really bother me. But, like, sound-wise, I feel like I'm usually, you know, most things aren't so bad. Burning. It is a sandal font. It is, in fact, a sandal font. Okay, I'm curious. I don't think I've seen... I don't think I've played many, like, sandal fonts, right? Like, at all. Just that. That's it. That's it, right? Just that. I don't know if I've played many sandal fonts, so I'll be curious to see Mr. Fawn, indeed. I'll be curious to see if they've got a bunch of shit I've never seen before to murder me with, or if it's gonna just feel like, you know, fighting a showdown with some extra nonsense possible. Yeah. Interesting. That's a 214L already. More than I would have expected. Bonk, 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 bonk. Give me my safe jump. No more Fortnite. Sure. Yep. Love a little Hadron bully. Nice. Okay. I just kind of, as soon as I saw him do anything, I 2-2 you. 6P bubble, I guess, indeed. They took Cal? That? Thank you for... Oh, yeah, no reaction. Thanks for the follow, big guy. Apologies if I fucked up your name horrendously. Could be worse. Oh, could be way worse. This is fake. I shouldn't do that. Maybe every now and then I shouldn't get in the habit of it. I think it is kind of the default that I go to sometimes, which is not good. Interesting. We actually did low profile the slash, but I couldn't do anything about it insofar as actually punishing for his crimes. Oh, shit! Okay, maybe I'm sticking out a few too many 2Us here. Let's be careful. Oh my god, I was punished. Thank god. Nice. I can kill you here, I think. No, it doesn't link. That's horrible, dude. That was... See, that right there, bad idea. He could just reaction super me and I die. That's a very, very bad idea. We won off that, but no. That's something I do all the time. I don't respect reaction super enough. It's a real big problem, man. Is that not rollable? Is that why it's beating my 6P so much? Like we can just get reaction DP'd or something. That's fine. But we really have to be careful about getting reaction super in these, like, end of round situations. I don't respect it nearly as much as I should. Oh, nice. Speaking of. That I'm more okay with, honestly. But still something that I need to be respecting more than I do. Certainly. Whoa, that just wins. It has the hitbox right away, right? The thing that makes the move pretty good into Vayne Shield makes it pretty bad into every other Lariat, certainly. Oh, dude, this is the thing. This is the big surprise. Is 214L. He's beating my ass. I wonder what... I can't roll it, right? Can I 6-6... Can you roll it? Maybe I can. But maybe I can roll it and I can't 6-6L. This is really beating me up. I am not prepared to deal with that. I don't know what, like, the option is against it, honestly. Okay, sure. This is fine. Cool. Oh, that works, huh? Oh, damn. That was a really big punish that we could have gotten there. A little unfortunate on the timings. Oh, he missed! Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I don't... What do I do about 214L? It's kind of the thing. I have to figure this out in real time or I die.
We might play different roles.
I mean, we could just stick out... I guess we could just stick out buttons. We stick out buttons preempt. Like, we just hold space. So he's maybe a little bit more uncomfortable with the idea. Because I don't know what to do about it if it's already out. Besides just have a button there that he can run into, hurt box-wise. Uh-oh. Maybe not that useful, actually. We could also just stand slightly out of the range of it and punish him when it whiffs. That is a real possibility. Right? Oh, dude, what do I do about that? Stick out a 2U, it only hits high? No, it's not true. It'll hit me if I'm 2Uing. What do you mean? This 2U's not going to low profile. 6XL isn't low profiling it. Maybe 6XL. 6XL's been losing to it consistently, but I'm not sure if that's a timing issue on my part. It may very well be. I could see that, so... Yep. He has been rather reversal happy. That's great news. Thank you, Wilnas, for winning me the round in 2 interactions. I want to try 6XL more, but it just seems like it's not working. Let's give it a couple more goes. It is minus. We could also just block it. It is minus most of the time, right? It's just fast. Bonk. Should have done medium knee there, probably. You know what? We also don't have to play fast. Remember, we will just, the risk ward's in our favor if we just stay calm. Right? We can get poked out by a couple fireballs, show some grits. This is all fine. We just walk him down slowly. Yep. Just play calm. Things will work out well enough. Oh, I really thought I punished that. Oh, thank God he didn't punish me either, though. Okay. This is fine. Again, we're totally okay. Even if we eat some chip damage, even if we eat some chip damage from blocking some of this shit. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, you know, he just barely missed the range on that confirm. I don't think he was quite ready. I wasn't ready for that 6XL to hit either. I thought I blocked that shit. Okay, but again, right? Slow down, right? Slow down. Slow down. Things got a lot better for us when we slowed down. Had to slow down and block them? Yes. Yeah, I kept trying to, I have to beat it somehow. I have to beat it. I have to contest it. I have to beat it. I have to beat it. No. Shut the fuck up. You're right. The character, if we can fit in a 2U somewhere, we fucking kill him, right? Slow down. Slow down, you'll be fine. That was 2, right? I'm always terrified of leaving the sets too early. We won that, right? That was 2-1. I'm always terrified that I'm gonna, it's 1-1 and I get off the cabinet or something. But I don't think that's what I did. We can check records, actually. Just to, yes, yeah, right. And it is still 1st to 2 for now. Hey, I mean, confirmed positive record. This means, at worst, we go 3-2, right? Oh, what the fuck? Why am I I'm getting trolled. I'm getting bullied. Brick sweep? Literally 2U. Gotta abuse that Wilnas bullshit. It's true. It's true, right? Understand, understand the character you're playing. If I was playing a character who needed more interactions to win, maybe I would be more, more valid in my reasoning of I can't, even getting hit by those fireballs, getting hit by those, slashes, who cares? It's fine. We'll be okay, right? Even if we get hit by them, not even just block them and take the chip, even getting hit by a couple of them, it's fine. We will make up all of that damage with a single, 2U light Hadron, let alone. Pick a top tier abuser makes him so good. Exactly. Exactly. Do 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 do. I do want to lab that real quick, actually. We do have to play that matchup with B Tatsu right now. Okay, I think this will just probably be confirmed like that. Is there a place to report it in the Discord? Is that what we're supposed to do? Score report pool 1. Oh, gotcha. Let me do that. Brick 2-0. Apologize. It was Yasonga. Yes. I feel like it's, you know, it's the etiquette to report the score of the match you won. Don't leave it to the guy who just lost to go to the fucking thing and be like, hello, I lost. I do want to figure this out, though. What does the hitbox on this shit look like? Hey, Brick, I'm not the highest into master. I'm now the highest into master that I've ever been playing Wilnas. Thanks for being in the background to boost my power. No worries, big guy. No worries. Real quick, what does the hurtbox on this look like?
Brace yourself! Brace yourself!
Does that hit my low profile? I guess I was just being really ass, maybe. Hold on.
Brace yourself!
Wait.
Not yet! Brace yourself!
Wait.
Brace yourself!
This is off the 6XL. Wait.
Brace yourself!
I try to hit the button and then immediately pause, okay? It's difficult.
Brace yourself!
It's not easy.
Brace yourself!
Okay, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my mouse there. This, because I didn't time right. That right there is where, like, the tip of my mouse is where Wilnas' hurtbox ends. You know, no, I think it does low profile. I think I'm an idiot. Now, at least it'll low profile the leading part of it, right? But no, it does straight up low profile it. I think I'm just bad. I think I just, hold on. I think I just refreshed Twitch chat instead of alt tabbing. Don't worry about it, it's probably fine. This kind of disjoint SF6 player's fear. I think it totally can. Oh, I guess it is just fast, right? Yeah, but you can. Oh, it does crush it. It can low profile it. It's just harder because of the fact that there's that lagging hitbox that actually does catch me. It's a little harder than it looks, right? Yeah. It's not super easy to do, but I think we can. No, I guess no. It moves too fast. You either counter hit it in the beginning, or you're not really gonna low. Okay, so it is kind of hard to deal with. I see. Yeah. So I guess. I mean, you can probably stick out a heavy and it'll crush. That's the other option too. If you just stick out far H, it crushes it. But that 13 frame startup is what's getting you. Yeah. I guess the other thing is you can just like preemptively hold space with like heavies and shit, maybe, right? Because it will crush. But probably better to just at some point just block that shit and go fine. You know what? You want to be -3 in my face? I'll allow it. I'm not a zoner, right? I don't have to worry about this kind of shit. Let's go back here and say Tatsu, B Tatsu, password brawl. Mia's password for her room is Fui. That's so cute, man. It's the fairy. Fairy is a Fui dispenser. What's going on here? Oh, wait, never mind. We don't get to see it. Ladiva! No! Alright, fine. Oh, Galleon. Problem with 6P is that you need to be too precise with it. Yeah. If they have a hitbox that actually catches your low profile, then it gets pretty tough, right? Ladiva Pog? No, Ladiva. We can't see Ladiva. Oh, Galleon? Broken ass Galleon? Hold up. Wilnas. Ilsa's strongest soldier. I've been an Ilsa main since day 1. Damn near everyone else I fought have tried to super through my projectile at the end of the round for hilarious for me results. That is true though, as SSBA and SBA do have good anti-projectile properties, right? I think. Keep the tradition alive. I didn't get counter hit by that shit. Oh! Lucky. This is a character without a meterless DP, so we can maybe try and get away with slightly more in the way of shenanigans. Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't my turn. I really would have guessed it would. Oh shit! That's not gonna. Yeah. Tried to 6XL. No such luck. Predictable. Bonk, bonk. Anyway, thank you, Wilnas, for doing this thing where you win me the round in a single correct guess. Much appreciated, big dog. Projectiles always win the exchange. That's how Sieg do. True. Believe this. Guy, like... Oh, this is punishment. Yeah. Guy's got a pretty big... Ooh, beefy far M, too. I'm surprised that still caught me, honestly. I thought I was fine.
Are you ready?
Light as a feather.
Are you ready?
Well timed. Wonderful.
Oh, nice. No meterless DP.
Step light.
Not so fast.
No 6 frame.
Are you fall to earth? Are you
At least I actually... a lot of times I just ended up fucking blocking that shit. Or not forgetting to block when I went airborne against Galleon. And just getting hit by that shit. It's quite the despicable thing. Oh, that was far H. I thought that was far M. No! I think I'm dead. Never mind! Chance Chance ball.
Not so fast. Here. Not so fast.
Step light.
Valid.
Okay. Ah! I just didn't think they would do it on the whiff. Oopsie. Wilnas damage is crazy. Correct. Correct. I just didn't think they would do it on the whiff. I wasn't ready.
Fall to earth.
This 5U is causing me a lot of strife. I feel like I should be spot dodging some of this a little bit more prodigiously. I think it would give me some better results. I spot dodged that! No, I did, I promise. Shit. Okay. Ow.
Unpredictable.
Well, at first you don't succeed. Bonk, bonk. Okay, they seem much more worried about the low than the overhead. I lied.
Are you ready?
They might have just reacted to that shit, honestly, with how they were going there.
Into nature.
I thought I jumped. I didn't react quite fast enough, I guess. You can die here. It's possible. Wait, actually, do you? No, you don't. You know, it's horrible news for a guy like me. Oh, nice! It's just faster than Hadron. Nice, nice, nice. That was very close.
While it may not
I wonder if I could have killed them off that hit. JH? I don't. Maybe I could have Hadroned them without the 2U to save some combo limit. It's possible.
fall to earth. Here.
Balls. Bonk, bonk, bonk. DP is fair. That's how it goes on that one.
No, thank you.
Ow. Yeah, that's real. Jumping at Galleon when she's got the meteor up. Maybe not my best idea.
Are you ready? Not quite.
That might have been fun. I feel like that was my turn. I don't know.
Predictable.
Nope. Okay. Thank you, 2-2-U. That's why I fuck with you. Heavy.
Are you ready?
Oh, reaction super. Remember when I said I don't respect this enough? I might die for it now. Ow. I do not respect the possibility of reaction super nearly enough. I tried to spot dodge that. It was far. Oh man, I'm fucking these spot dodges up really bad. I could have spot dodged that and killed her. That was the plan. I saw far M. I'm like, haha. But I've been messing my spot dodges up in rather important situations here against this Galleon.
Not this time.
Oh, that was actually punishable, so it immediately tracks to a guy like me. Up and over. Oh, it was out of range! This is bad. This is not good. I've made a lot of little spacing mistakes. Now and then I just didn't respect the Oki. Yeah. This might be the end of us, folks. Nope. They have been doing that a lot, for what it's worth. That gives me a bit of a lifeline.
Nature's wrath. It's time to finish. It's time.
Okay, a bit of a panic move. Works out, I suppose. Woo! That was bad. Ah, nice. I did try to get away. All right, good games. Good games, good games. Yeah, just a sloppy game, right? It's not very, like, there's a lot of, like, slight mistakes on spot dodging and stuff like that, but when you're in the Galleon pressure, that comes with very big punishments. Good games, though. Good games. Well done. All right. Well, hey, honestly, you know, not the worst thing that could have happened there. I think we did decently enough for our first tournament in a while. think that was that 2-0 or 2-1. I don't know. It was a good run. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I feel like I'm relatively happy with how we played most of the games. Not as much with the Galleon one, but I mean, what do you expect? Yeah, I lost it. Of course, I don't feel that good about it. I'll be curious to try and take a look back. Like, reviewing the ones where you lose, I think can be very useful, right? Watching the Riazo setback, watching the Bitatsu setback, and seeing how, like, maybe there's like patterns that I'm falling into that I don't even quite realize. I'm doing the exact same thing over and over and getting my shit rocked or something like that. I think I was just a little hesitant on the Galleon RPS in general, though, was one of my problems for that one, right? I think the reason I missed a couple of those spot dodges and stuff like that is I don't commit to options. Like, I see far M and I go, well, I could spot dodge. And then instead of just, like, doing it, picking the option because I hesitate a bit, I don't get it out in time, and I die, right? Now we have 2 characters that can get access to air dashes, one with a double jump, one with a step dash. Is there any other kind of movement that you wish a newcomer would get? We have a short hop on Matera too, right? We got most of it covered. We have teleports. We've got most of it covered. If you want like just one character in the roster that has it, I don't really know what else there could even be. I mean, outside of like a triple jump or a double air dash or some shit like that. We got air teleports. We got ground teleports. We got invincible teleports and non-invincible teleports. Air dashes, step dashes, a crawl. Oh, that could be interesting. Like a Faust crawl, like a movement, like it's just movement, but they low profile super hard while they're doing it. That could be interesting. Or like a Xiaoyu stance or something. Rick, you see the silly stuff survival mode Meg does? No, I have not. No. But you know what? I mean, hey, it also works out that we're ending stream right at 9. What an amazing time. I mean, we got to raid Curry Cup probably, right? This seems like probably the correct thing to do. Actually, well, let's see. Who else is live? I mean, they're doing just. Is there anyone who we can send some? Well, we could go to Greg. Songo, we played Songo. I was gonna say if Bitatsu is here, we could, if he streams, we definitely should. I feel like he earned it by beating my ass, but looks like he is not. There's a Pichu there. What the fuck? Why is there a Pichu there, man? GG's? Yeah, I had a good time. Tomorrow, plan should be, I don't know if Dreamland is happening tomorrow, but plan will be to join Dreamland. Good attempt. Yeah, honestly, I'm happy with it for the first tournament run. It's gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be a long journey. Do your legend races. I've already gotten my crystal, but I will still do them. Yeah, sure. You know what? Why not? I'll send you guys over to Greg. He's in Curry Cup, I think. Yeah. Fluff it, Weeba. Sure, man. / raid Greg time TTV. No rating on YouTube, unfortunately, so they just have to. Still just have to send you guys to the ether. My fears of the Shadow Realm. But go over there, show Greg some love, give him some hyper pet to the little guys, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Grand Blue. Dreamland is the plan there, assuming it's running. I know it is like it's New Year's Eve, so I don't know if Kirbio is free or what. But if it is, we'll do it. If not, we'll just do some more Wilnas practice. Fun ass character, broken ass character. What a time to be alive. Peace.
Castiel! Holy, I just noticed that rock. Oh my, that's a upset. Oh, Brick! Thank you for the
SPD just raided with 45 viewers.
Thank you, Rick. I hope you had fun. I noticed you joined today too. Yeah, me and you both are victims of Riazo today. Yeah, I was genuinely surprised to catch your name though today. Let me hit you with the shout out. Let me hit you with the shout out, gamers. Yeah, we just lost to Riazo ourselves, so we just got sent down to losers ourselves. We're fighting either a 2B/UL or a Sorez. But thank you for the raid. You got Galleon. Oof. Yeah, what happened down here then? Bitatsu. Oh yeah, Bitatsu. He's a strong player. Long-term goal is to win a weekly. Ooh. That's a lofty goal. I can respect it though. Yeah, the Brick first place. I can't wait to see it on one of those graphics. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be joining Curry Cup and Dreamland every week. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun time then. Yeah, the Curry Cup and the Dreamland. Those especially when you have like the loaded ones like tonight. A lot of people join tonight. But I hope to see you win it though. I always like seeing new people go for some lofty goals for this, right? Well, no. I like seeing people go for these lofty things. It's always encouraging to see that in the space. Heck yeah.